Did you get to get on yesterday? Oh.
No, What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawnyScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawnyScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawnyScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Shawn. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Everybody just tap in. Come on, tap in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday Eve. That's right. I know it's Thursday, but it's Friday Eve. Good morning to everyone joining us. All the Kathy Black Miles.
Kathy Day One Black. What up?
Morning. Shout out to Miss Turner, Miss _ Turner _ you _ boo. Damn, there's a lot of underscores.
Miss Turner? Is that Mo? Let me see. Not our Mo.
Oh.
Is that Mo?
She said, I miss hearing. She said, I miss hearing you every morning. And, sweetie, I miss that easy-ass check. God, that was an easy-ass check.
Well, she can hear you every morning right here.
You can hear us every morning right here, Miss Turner. All you got to do is download Media Room 360. Or you can go to YouTube. Go to Media Room 360 on YouTube.
Yeah, what is all the ones again, Shiny? I forget. We got
Facebook. Go to Media Room on Facebook. On Twitch. Media Room 360 on Twitch. You can go
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. If you turn your TV on, your Roku, turn your TV on.
Twitter.
Go to your streaming channel. Put in Media Room 360. Boom.
Twitter.
Boom back. And you in.
Amazon. You can do Twitter. You can watch it on
Twitter. Media Room 360 every morning.
It's everywhere. Just type in Media Room 360.
Every single platform. Princess. What's that? P-Town, I think. Good morning, right back at you, Princess. Anybody calls themselves Princess, I rock with. You a princess.
Oh, wow. Look at all these comments. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you like to be a princess to be a princess? Tam, good morning. Happy Friday Eve.
Jeanette,
Happy
what
Friday.
up?
Hey. Jeanette hit us with the hey.
Jeanette,
Not even That's
my
what I'm
detective. Mark, what up, Mark?
Research department. Good morning, family. Good morning.
Afro Queen.
Good morning, everyone. Afro Queen. Good morning. Why Mike act like he can't read? Why am I acting like I can't read? What? I don't know how I'm acting like I can't read. I said turn.
You might have been squinting or something like that. I don't know.
I have no idea. Y'all real critical 7 minutes into the show. Jesus, goodness, girl, take a deep breath. We'll be able to attack each other in a few minutes.
We don't attack each other. We show love. It's all about love. And
don't worry, we'll be attacking each other soon, and y'all love it. Y'all love it. Y'all be trying to tell people to calm down. Y'all don't want nobody to fucking calm down. Y'all like all that heat. Y'all like when people going in and getting it popping over there. IG Live. All right, Jay Black, how was your night? How was your night?
Good night. A lot of stuff outside of the regular, like a real 9 to 5. A lot of good productive stuff. It was a really, really big, busy day at the real situation. Another situation rather. Ira, good morning. Not early, not the early morning attack. No, we don't attack each other. Nope.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We just show love. But no, night was good. Night was good.
We do.
Today is going to be more spring cleaning because it's going to be 70 degrees up here on the East Coast, the Philly area. Real hot weather today. So I'm going to take full advantage, get some more spring cleaning done.
Hot, boom, boom, boom. Hot, 70 degrees. Hot.
It's going to be 70 degrees?
Yeah.
70.
How we go from 40 to 70, right? I love it, though. Let's go.
Ain't no, we good. 70 degrees. I'm a wash my car.
No, it's gonna rain a little bit though later.
It don't matter as long as my car is shiny diny for middle of the day and rock out. I'll get Shawnee on my in the club very soon.
Coming.
Okay.
I'm coming in the club. I'm dropping some more stuff in.
Drop some stuff, Shawnee. How was your night, Shawnee?
My night was busy. It was real busy for Media Room,
busy,
so that's good. So, Mr. AT&T came by. Y'all remember David Williams?
David, yes, AT&T exec, yes,
yeah,
yes.
he got some stuff going on. Kevin Kirksey came by. He had
KevinKirksey.com. What up, Kev?
Hoodie man.
Yeah,
Hoodie
the
shirts.
man.
He got a new line out. I saw. Yes, yes.
He brought some more shirts.
I like his new line.
And then shout out to Trendsetter. He connected me with a group of ladies, 100 black women, 100 black business women is the name of the group. So they have something coming up at the end of April that we're gonna sit down and talk. Me and the ladies are gonna sit down and talk tomorrow. And if we
all
get
100, you gonna talk to all 100?
No, just 2 of them.
Where the other 98? Where the other 98 at?
But it's only 2 of them I'm gonna talk to.
Y'all can't just come too deep, y'all. It's 100 black women.
100 black women.
We at least need 20. Jesus.
So no, we don't need 20, just 2. So we can get this contract signed.
So let's get this contract signed. 100 black business women. Let's get the contract, get the signatures popping, to get the witnesses looking, get the contract, the boom bap. That's all we need.
Yeah,
boom
that's
bap.
what we need.
That's all we need. That's all we need. Shawnee said the funniest thing, and she don't even know it's funny. I text her, Jay Black. Maybe I'm the only one who thought it was ironic because it didn't make no sense because she tried to act like she was too busy to do something, right? So I text her. I said, I think I texted you watching the Oscars. And she says, nah, we just got a new turtle.
Oh, yeah, we got a turtle.
I remember that. Yes, yes.
That
was in the group. I saw that. I was like,
I said, what the fuck does a turtle do that makes it too busy? Like, a turtle don't do nothing. She acted like she was chasing the turtle around.
No, we got a baby turtle. And so the baby turtle is Leilani, and she's real small. Like, she fits in the palm of our hand. Well, okay. So mountain bike guy got a turtle. He got Greg, right? We go over there, we clean the tank out, and Carly's become attached to Greg. So we were leaving the store, and this dude was selling turtles. And she was like, can we get a turtle? Can we get a turtle? And I was like, you're going to have to keep it at his house. It ain't coming to mine because turtles stink.
Turtle as a pet.
I didn't even know turtles stink. But my point was, y'all act like the turtle was running around the house and y'all was trying to
we were getting familiar with the turtle.
The turtle don't do nothing but stick his head out of the shell and then stick his head back in the shell and then walk a half a mile not even a half a mile an hour.
They move fast. They really move fast.
First of all, that goes against everything about a turtle.
They do. Like, we walked. You weren't on the show when we took Greg for a walk. We took the other turtle for a walk.
God damn, that just made me, that tickled me. She's like, nah.
Wait. How do you take a turtle for a walk?
You take him out the tank and put him on the ground and let him walk.
And he walks very slowly. Trust me.
No, he doesn't walk slowly. Greg is not a tortoise.
He stays on the path.
He's a turtle. He's a turtle.
Does he stay on the path? He doesn't veer off to the grass or?
Well, yeah, he will take off to the grass, but you have to like walk beside him. If your feet are beside him, then he's not going to go that way. Well, but the baby turtle, Leilani, she's real small. She's real small. So
I believe do that with her. I believe 99.9% of the stuff that comes out your mouth. But the day that you tell me a turtle is fast, I need actual. You got a phone?
Okay, we gonna take a video.
I need a video. No, don't take no still picture. I need a video.
Yeah,
showing me that this turtle is fast.
Greg is fast.
Okay.
Greg be moving. Greg be moving.
Wait, turtles can live that long? I just want to Google. Like, I always look at like a life expectancy. Like, why are you wasting money on a turtle? That was my initial thought. But they said they can live between 10 to 80 years, in some cases up to 100.
Yeah, them turtles will probably be here after we all long gone.
That all depends if you do not walk him in the South Dallas area. If you walk that turtle,
Greg likes coming out to his tank. He enjoys coming out.
That has to be a boring pet, Shiny, though. Wow.
But hey, if the girls want pet. The turtles.
You can't tell a turtle, sit, boy, sit.
But the turtle responds. He knows people's voices.
Jeanette said I had the turtle. They are boring.
They're not boring. They fun to us. That's why we all get along.
A turtle is only exciting if the only pet you ever had is a goldfish. Like if that's the only pet you've ever had, a turtle is like you on the edge. You like,
good morning, Stacy.
This turtle is a firecracker. Oh boy.
The turtles have their own personalities. Leilani has her personality. Greg has his personality.
Shawnee, if you tell me that, I swear to God, if you tell me that turtle is a Taurus, I'm gonna fuck you.
It's not a tortoise.
No, a Taurus.
No, husband's birthday. You keep track of the turtle's birthday. You know where they were born?
Well, I don't know Greg's birthday, but I guess we could say Leilani's birthday was Sunday. That's when we got her.
Black people to name that turtle, boy.
Well, they want to name her a Hawaiian name. The girl's named the turtle, Leilani.
I guess it's less maintenance. You ain't gonna like.
Yeah, what you doing?
No, you got to clean them up because they piss shit in their tank.
They nasty.
You got to clean all that out.
I'm tired of animals, yo. My daughter. Now I will say this: I don't like birds, but my daughter got that bird.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What kind of bird was it?
It's a pretty bird.
Hell if I know. All I know is that she literally puts the bird on her chest, right? Like right here on her shoulder, right? She puts the bird. Mm-hmm. And the bird, she'll let the bird fly off, and the bird will fly, and then fly right back on her shoulder.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
already trained.
Yeah, I was like, but in order to get the bird, like I told y'all before, you have to keep the bird. When you go to a real bird place, you can't just buy the bird and take it. You got to buy the bird, and then you got to visit the bird for weeks in order for you to bond. So her and this damn bird are really bonded. Like, she walks around, and the bird will be on her head. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not a
bird whisperer.
Yeah, I'm not an animal person. She's an animal person. Like all my kids, even Autumn and Akela, they're animal people. I'm not an animal person.
Birds live a long time too.
Oh, they live a long time. That's why when she moves out, you best believe.
Holy crap!
You gonna keep the bird?
Hell no. I'm not like my mom. All birds are out. I love my
the bird can fly away, right? Never come back.
No, the wings got clipped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He can only fly a little bit. And then it's like, which is kind of sad. But Monty's like, no, but then he could fly into the ceiling fan. I said, yeah, but Monty, the bird wasn't meant to be somebody's pet. Like when God made birds, the bird wasn't supposed to be in a room in a cage.
Were any animals made to be pets?
I think dogs were.
Dogs are like little wolves and bears. There's many miniature versions of bears.
Yeah, but not Dino. Dino's not a bear. Dino wouldn't survive in the streets. Like,
what's
Dino
up, Trendsetter? We just gave you your props.
I had some possible good news for you. Trendsetter send it off. Shawnee, I have some possible good news for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, spill it, homie. Put it in the comment.
He got a mate for her turtle. But all right, let's keep.
We got the two turtles. We don't need no more turtles because the one turtle, Leilani, is coming over here today. So
turtle.
Yeah.
Damn turtles. All right. So anyway,
how was your night, Mike?
Oh yeah, how was your night?
How was my night? I went to a comedy show in Philly.
Nice.
That was dope. That was dope. Everybody. This is just the ego thing, y'all. Please do not. I know it's gonna say what I'm about to say is gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound like I'm gonna sound Kanye West's right now. I'm gonna have a Kanye West type
Get your Kanye on.
So it's been a while. You know, I've been out in Philly, but not the way I'm going to start being out in Philly, doing a whole bunch of stuff and just going out there Mondays and Wednesdays and hitting spots and all that other stuff. Just haven't gotten on my grind yet. So yesterday I said, I'm just like, don't ask me at the door. I'm a comedian. I'm on the show. I'm not on the show, but don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me for no money because I'm not paying. I know everybody, you know, everybody all the comedians. So I went in there in bold mode, but I was joking. I was like, "Oh, what up, Michael Shawn?" No, I didn't say Michael Shawn. I said, they were like, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Yeah, I'm one of the comedians on the show." They're like, "Cool, make them laugh." And then the girl behind me said, I had to go to another level, you know, another level of security where they get your ticket. And when I was going to the ticket, the girl said, "Oh, that's Michael Shawn." And I said, "Oh shit. They getting to know me again." Dog, it was such a relief. I was like, oh my God.
That's dope.
I had to go to I just went to the bathroom because in the bathroom there's a full length mirror. Just looked in the mirror. It's like, motherfucker, you almost back.
Said you almost back.
I gave myself a pep talk in the mirror. I said, you almost back in this bitch.
How did it feel to talk to yourself in the mirror and do that affirmation?
I do it all the time. I do it. I say,
I
said, we almost back. I said, yo, that's what I'm talking about. You heard what she said, Mike. I said, I did. She said, oh, that's Michael Shawn. God damn it. It's going to take a few more weeks. It's going to take a few more. Like I booked the show for Memorial Day weekend out here. So Memorial Day weekend, I got a show. Okay. It's just going to take a few more shows of tearing things down.
We got to start getting these flyers up.
And then we back. Well, there's no flyer for that one yet.
Okay.
Teray actually just booked me while I was there. So shout to Teray Gordon.
Nice. Teray Gordon. Yes.
Marshall Brandon was there. Oh, and guess who I saw, Shawnee? Guess who was in Philly last night at the club?
I don't know.
Black Ron.
I don't know Black Ron.
Black Ron, but you know Celebrity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Celebrity and Black Ron, when I first got to Dallas and the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Celebrity, Black Ron, Q.
What up, Erica?
I know Q.
Were like the first comedians I met.
Black Ron. I probably do know him if he's in that crew.
Yeah, you'll know when you saw him. But obviously he's from Dallas-Fort Worth, which is ironic because I was always telling him I'm from the East Coast. And then he was like, cool. So then I go to the comedy club in Philly. He lost his mind. He was like, yo. And I was like, so Black Ron was in the building. He was actually the headliner for the show. He actually did a good.
Said Black Rob.
No, Black Ron. And so he killed it. Marshall Brandon killed it. Jay Black knows Marshall Brandon for the show.
Brandon is dope. Yeah, I think he's on tour with Dave Chappelle. Yes.
And so I got all the comedy gossip, the Earthquake special that's out. Shout out to Earthquake. Dave Chappelle got the special. I didn't know Earthquake, the legendary comedians, I knew he had the special on Netflix. I didn't know if it's gonna be a series of specials. So he does a half hour, and then they're gonna release another half hour, then they're gonna release another half hour, and then the next person after that is Darnell Rollins, who's gonna get his things released with Dave Chappelle.
He was talking to us about it, remember? Backstage at the this other show we did, and he was saying how they just taped it and they're gonna redo it, and
they're gonna redo it.
Yeah, because Dave wasn't totally happy with it, and but yeah, it was good.
It was kind of not Darnell Rollins' fault because when he did the taping, it was a lot about COVID because he taped it 6 months ago. So now they gotta refresh it. So shout out to everybody. So that was good. So I booked the show. Was walking around Philly.
See,
parked the car.
Leilani. Y'all look. Y'all want to see Leilani? We'll put it back on Leilani.
Wait, not the turtle?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see no turtle.
The turtle called this morning.
Call me the turtle if you want.
I can't see that little ass turtle.
See the turtle? That's the baby turtle. That's the new turtle.
Is that in the? Oh, that's in the water. Okay.
Why is the turtle in the water?
Because keep them in the tank.
They have to be in the water, and then they come get out of the water too on their rocks. Now let's see Greg. That's Leilani.
I bet you they look the same. I bet you they look the same.
No, they don't look the same.
You see one turtle.
But anyway, shout out to Black Ron. He killed it last night. And shout out to all the comedians. There was a young lady that rocked, and I forgot her name. That's
good, getting you back out in these Philly, South Jersey, North Jersey streets.
Yeah, so it was all good last night. But I ain't lingered. Them cats are they hung out afterwards.
See, Greg is big.
Yeah, Greg is a big, ugly ass turtle. Go ahead,
no,
Greg.
He's not.
With his stripes and he's the leader of the crew. He got some special stripes on his face.
Look at Greg.
Hopeless.
Hey, Uncle Mike.
Hey, Greg, you boring motherfucker. No, I'm playing. Hey, Greg, boring ass animal. Hopeless and romantic _ 8006. Hey, Mike, love you. Hey, love you back, girl. Heart emoji. Love you back. I need to do the heart right.
Heart emoji.
Heart emoji.
Don't be disrespectful.
Disrespectful. I just gave a woman a heart emoji. Jay Black. All right, so let's get to it, y'all. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about today?
What do we got?
I think there's absolute. All right, there's a story that Disney.
Oh, I don't have that one.
And even if you don't have it, I think it's like affirmative action for like the LGBTQRS. Like it's like affirmative action. They want dog. Don't you sniff.
What's wrong with the dog sniffing?
Don't you dare sniff. I will walk you in a second. You pee, I will beat your ass in here.
Oh, he has to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm about to walk him real quick, but that's because you lazy. I tried to get you. I tried to wake you up, and you ain't want to come downstairs. You lazy dog. So Disney wants to have a certain percentage of their characters allegedly. Well, I guess it's here.
No, the executive said it. Come on.
Disney corporate president Carrie Burke says, as the mother of one transgender child and one pansexual. I don't even know what a pansexual.
She called them queer. She said as a parent of a queer. I didn't know that was a politically correct.
She support the characters in our story. Where did you see the word queer?
No, she said it in the video. On the video clip, she actually said.
It says, I'm here as a mother of two queer children.
Well, I don't understand. So let me get this straight. So if Carrie, if you were black, would you made 50% of the characters black?
Yep.
Like this whole thing that there's an agenda because your kid happens to be something. So how would y'all feel if I was the corporate president being Puerto Rican and I decided 50% of the characters are going to be Puerto Rican now? Why? Because I have a Puerto Rican child. Like, I don't get this agenda where you decide. Like,
I think she's just embracing it. She said it's in the inclusivity era that we're in the woke era. They wanted to embrace that, and then I think she just used her personal life as an example.
That's not woke. That's called using your position to dictate what's going to be put out to the public. Make the stories the stories.
Don't force the agenda.
Yeah, like make the stories the stories. The problem is that y'all keep using cartoons as an agenda now. We can't even have cartoons just be cartoons. Now this shit got to be part of this political agenda. Like y'all still don't have 50% of your characters aren't racially diverse. Your characters aren't even racially diverse yet. Can we start with that?
And it says and racial minorities. So I think it's going to be they want 50% to be the racial minorities as well as LGBTQIA.
These agendas are amazing.
Here's the pansexual flag, and what it means is that a person date either one. They like girls and boys. They don't.
Isn't that bisexual? Aren't you bisexual?
The sex. That's what it says. It says.
And I guess if you're pansexual, you want people to look like you and represent you, though. Just like we say for black folk, we want people to look like us. So I kind of understand it a little bit.
I never watched cartoons trying to find somebody who looked like me. This is my thing.
Yeah, they were all animals. Pansexuality is a sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people regardless of their sex or gender identity. Pansexual people may refer to themselves as gender blind, asserting that gender and sex are not determining factors in their romantic or sexual attraction to others.
Disney been around for how long? And they never did this with any type of minority. Now they're saying they want to do it with minorities in 2022. They want to throw us in there too. Oh yeah, by the way, and also minorities.
So Q is something. Okay, I
didn't know. Yeah, the Q in it.
It just sounds harsh to say you're a queer. I feel like there's like I don't know. It just sounds.
What's the difference between queer and gay? I don't understand all the words.
I don't know.
And we ain't got near expert that can. Where's our research department at when you need them?
Black, Negro, nigga, that's like that.
I just wanted my cartoons to be cartoons.
Like that.
You said you just want your cartoon to be cartoons.
Be cartoons.
Cartoons were never just cartoons. Disney is known to hide racism in their production.
Yeah, they were either animals. Yosemite Sam. Well, Yosemite Sam was white. He was a person, but Bugs Bunny was an animal.
I don't even.
Roadrunner was an animal. Mighty Mouse was an animal.
I'll tell y'all what y'all not gonna do is keep telling me that a dude is born a dude, and then he turns into a girl. But then he has to compete against girls. A dude is competing. You're not going to get me to agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree.
It's just not fair to the women.
No, it's not.
It's just not fair to the women. That Penn swimmer who, when he was swimming against guys, literally was a nobody. Then he's a transgender. Now he's a female, but obviously he's still a guy. And now when he's swimming, he's winning all types of awards. Like, don't we see the problem with that?
But you see, they
And I
got
don't care what you
minorities.
do. Like, I don't care transgender. I knew transgender people back in like the 90s. Like I remember meeting them. I don't care. I just think it's unfair to other women if they got to compete.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because that's no, that ain't right.
Right? I don't
That's not
understand
right.
where the common sense is, where people don't see the problem with that. Right? And I always wondered, if you're a guy and then you become a girl, if you commit a crime and you get caught, what prison do they put you in?
I think it depends on what
you
body
identify
part
as.
they have. No, not what you identify as, what body part they have.
Oh,
So
so if
if
you haven't made
they're
the transition.
right, then you go and you are dressed like a woman, or you are. I'm sorry that I'm politically incorrect because I don't know what to say. So if
Don't
you a
be
man
disrespectful,
and
Shawnee.
I'm not trying to be
Well,
disrespectful, but if you a man and you still got your junk,
if you still
but you
got a
dress like a
penis,
woman,
you're
then you
going
got
to
to go with the
Rikers
men.
Island. You're going to the guys'
But
Rikers Island.
you're gonna get heat in jail because you are like,
He ain't
I don't
gonna
know
get
if that's
heat because
safe.
this man looking for that.
Well,
Why did we make out jail like it's just so like when they get there, it's just the worst thing in the world.
well, Rikers is, yeah, it is. Well, prison is the worst thing in the world.
I mean, you have to go, but I mean,
No,
they
prison
be
is the worst.
looking for people like that. It's somebody
Afro.
wanting a boyfriend that they can have that they can, be romantically involved with in prison.
Yeah, that's the swimmer who was a nobody swimmer when he was swimming
Good
against guys,
morning,
and then he
Daquisa.
started swimming against girls, and now he's winning all types of he's just breaking. Of
And
course, you're breaking
look
records.
how long his body. It looked like he still got his junk. Look at
Yeah, he's
that
only
picture
like
at the top.
6'4".
No, see that
Ira,
ain't right.
Ira says people like to play make believe, and now we have to accept the make believe, or we're crazy. Hey, that's
See,
what it is.
I've been trying to
Yeah.
come around to this. If you really truly are stuck in the body that you don't feel you are, and I guess it's something to that. If I want to identify, this is who I feel I am. On one hand, I understand it. Like, just because it's not common to you, I guess
But
it's not for
I
you.
don't have a problem with that part. What I have a problem is you still want to be part of something where you have a full advantage.
Hmm. Yeah, like I want to
I
identify
get the
as a rich
competition
white
part.
woman. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna just go to the bank and tell them, just give me
I know
all the
where she
rich
about to
white
go.
ladies' money, because I identify as a rich white one. I wake up and
Uh-oh.
I feel like a rich white woman.
All right, this is another passage from Trendsetter. Queer, adjective, strange, odd. She had a queer feeling that they were being watched. Similar, odd, strange, unusual, funny, particular, curious, bizarre, weird, outlandish, eccentric, unconventional, unorthodox, uncanny, unexpected, unfamiliar, abnormal. I don't know that word. Atypical, untypical, different, out of the. Okay, I
Yeah,
get it. So that's
we
what you
get the
get. I get
picture.
it.
Yeah.
All right. That was a poem. I
Yeah,
felt like I
yeah.
was doing spoken word right there.
And then he had gay too, so it broke down the gay. I guess he's giving us the research.
The city's
Yeah, he's doing
gay and
his job.
lesbian people. Similar. Homosexual, lesbian, lesbi, gay, LGBT, GLBT, homophilia.
All right, we got you.
Oh, yeah. Pa, 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 pa. Snap it up. That was my spoken
I say,
word.
whoever you are,
Yeah.
be who you are, because it really, what you eat don't make me ish. That's is a famous quote by my greatest rapper of all time.
Yes,
So,
Jay.
yeah, I kind of came around to it a little bit.
Oh, I should have done the tambourine for that, right?
Be who you are, people.
I guess be who
Just
you
know
are, but
it.
stay in your lane. Don't be a man trying to be in a woman and then wanting to be woman of the year. You only been a woman. Well, you ain't. Okay,
Well.
She
You
brought up
see, that's why Bruce Jenner
Bruce
won
Jenner.
Woman of the Year,
Yeah,
because Disney was pushing the agenda. Like the dude won Woman of the Year. That was really
that's crazy.
disrespectful to women,
Very
yo. That was
extremely.
really disrespectful.
And they were all like, "Oh, this is so great." No, this is not great. This is not great. We might as well get back in the kitchen and barefoot and pregnant.
Where was
'Cause
Will
that was a
Smith when
step
you
back.
needed him at a real award show? God, Will, you should have went up there.
He's going to therapy is where he's at.
Will talking to a therapist right now.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah,
Is he
Will.
really?
Yeah, he's in trouble.
It ain't going away. I thought this story was done and over because I'm exhausted with it personally. But it's too many angles
from his youth.
They said something about in his book that he talks a lot about trauma and is not helping his mom when she was getting
his mom was getting beat by his dad. His mom got punched in the face so hard, blood came out her mouth.
And he never did anything. And I guess
he was 9. That's the hard thing. He was 9.
Yeah. What could he do?
Well, that's why he's having that resentment now and it's deeper issues. We ain't got no real thing. Mo ain't here right now. She's our therapist. She got the degrees.
The thing is, he did, but okay, after he slapped him and he goes back to the seat, then Jada's laughing.
Yeah, Jada laughs at Chris Rock.
They got
saying,
a new angle.
Will just smack the shit out of me, and Jada laughs like she's at a comedy show again.
Funny.
You want to see it?
Yeah, this is weirdo-isms. Like this whole thing is a bunch of weirdos.
Here it is.
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? So I can go. That was the greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here.
Starting to think right now. That's when it starts to settle in. What the fuck did I do?
With who? Or with Jada or Will?
No. Will's looking right now and regains after his acting show, after his whole temper tantrum jumps off. Now he has to sit. Oh, do you know that the Academy tried to remove him from the auditorium?
Allegedly, they said, they asked him to leave after it happened,
and he refused. So at that point, you can't start a ruckus. The Oscars like, we really can't just get security and just drag this dude out of here.
Well, they could have a commercial break. But
no. He's a black man. Do you know what that would have looked like? They were so scared that this would have turned into, mind you, it's Will Packer doing the whole thing. So I guess there's a decision where you go like, do I really want to have Will Smith dragged out this motherfucker? Because it's going to come out who made these decisions. So everybody's like, do you want to be the person?
The interesting thing with that last clip, the other angle, was Jada. The first time Will said it, she was looking at Will when he first said, keep my wife's name. And then she looked at Chris to see his response. And then Will said it again. She never looked back at Will to say, baby, chill, it's cool. So she wanted that. Like, that was the interesting part to me. If you look this at her, she wanted that smoke and wanted, all right, Chris, now what you gonna do? Like that part, it was no point of Will. We good. Let's figure this out later. Which I thought that would be the common sense response of babe, chill, not right now.
Y'all want
she never once tried to.
He had already done it.
We keep holding them to normal people standards. These people is weirdos, yo.
Good morning, Adrian.
I'm gonna keep saying it. Your man gets up and smacks Chris Rock because you had an attitude. Then Chris Rock said something and you laugh again. What type of weirdos are y'all?
Wait a minute, ask me. It's too early for you to ask me. I'm sorry, lady.
Let me ask you a question.
Would you ask me a question?
If we out somewhere, right? And at any point you feel that you've been disrespected or your wife's been disrespected, right? You lose your shit, right? You're going off. I, as your wife, just like he knows his wife, but that's the storyline. If you want to go with, he knows his wife, you know what to do. You know your wife, and I know you. You're going off. You're popping off, right? I see you. If I tell you, baby, chill, it's good, I'm fine, but you are on go, what are you going to do?
Oh, okay, I knew. So she said, yeah, once I'm on go, yeah, you better slow down because now you part of the problem. Not right now. I'm a man being a man. Yeah.
But I don't care about that. What I care what I care about is after this all happens, Chris Rock says something and Jada laughs like she's at a comedy show. What type of weirdo does that?
I think
probably because he just got slapped in the mouth.
Yeah,
no, but she laughs at Chris Rock's comment. Like she laughs like she's at a comedy show.
When he said I could go, her laugh was probably like
no.
Jump
when Chris Rock says Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me, she laughs.
Yeah.
You're either mad or you're not. You can't laugh at another joke. You're either mad or you're not. What type of weirdo?
Everybody that laughs, I mean, every laugh
It's
that
a
I make
natural
is
reaction.
not.
No, it's not a natural reaction.
Sometimes I laugh when I'm upset.
Dog, she laughed.
I will laugh to
I'm
keep
not
from
laughing
going off.
after it happened.
This Negro said, like, it could be a
No,
natural. And
look at her laugh. She laughed like Will wasn't even there. She laughed at Chris Rock.
Again. Let me look at. I looked at her head. I was looking at her face, looking at him, and then turned to Chris like the drama.
Okay,
look at her laugh.
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
Cracked up. What type of weirdo cracks up when you were just pissed? Y'all are both weird. Y'all are both weirdos.
Probably because
I think it's that.
I don't think it's that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
Dog, why would dog? We just did what Will just did was the craziest thing ever in the history of the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna laugh at something Chris Rock says?
But she might have been laughing, not because ha ha ha, this is funny. I mean, you don't laugh sometimes when you get so upset. The only thing you can do is like, okay,
no,
this is crazy.
No.
Well, that might be what she was doing because I do that.
First of all, you're either pissed or you're not pissed. Your man is pissed right next to you, and you're laughing.
Yeah. Not laughing like ha 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 ha.
She did laugh like ha ha ha. Look at her. She literally cracked up.
It's a natural reaction in that split-second moment.
You have never. Jay, first of all,
I'm being honest.
The fuck up.
Good morning, Sharonda. Good morning, Joy.
You're such a liar.
Good morning, Patrice.
I have been with this
Robinson,
dude.
What up?
I have been with this dude when he has been on 100.
You Jay Black?
Yes, on 100.
Mm-hmm.
He has never cracked a fucking smile.
But that's him. It might be how.
No. That's normal people. You were mad 7 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now Chris Rock said something and you're giggling.
Maybe because your dude just slapped him. So now it's like, ha, take that, sucker. You know, I don't know. Maybe like her guard was down.
Y'all will find any which way to justify these weird ass people.
That is not justifying them. I'm just saying. I laugh when I'm mad.
This is why the rest of the world is looking. That's why they showed the angle. They go look at Jada's reaction because nobody understands this shit. You can't be mad 7 seconds
make
ago.
An uncomfortable laugh in situations like that, Mike. Listen what Ira telling you. That's what sometimes that's normal.
Dog, this is not an uncomfortable laugh. She cracked up. She ain't giggled. She cracked up. She bent over. She bent over the table. She did the Def Jam comedy laugh.
Because her dude just checked him. And she was in support of that.
Then you weren't
and then you saw her stiffen up after that, and it's like, now what, babe?
She's officially
okay. Now what you gonna do?
Jada Pinkett is the devil.
Jesus. Back to that.
Dog, that is
my bad. Why you keep calling her the devil?
The devil. Do you know how bipolar you gotta be? I had a friend like that. Hold up, y'all, because let me tell you how I'm gonna be bipolar. If this dog pees, I'm going to literally puncture a lung because you're not doing that.
Don't do that to the dog.
Okay, y'all keep talking amongst yourselves.
The research department wanted you to read the I think it's just go ahead.
Okay, Jada, go walk the dog, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike, real quick.
Jada, August Alsina responds. What the fuck? Jada Pinkett's fling. August as a response to Oscar slap. August took to Instagram on Tuesday, March 29th, to advise his fans to choose peace in what seemingly appeared to be a reference to the incident. The R&B singer wrote, "Choose peace, trusting that life." Look, this son of a bitch, August Alsina. Dog, if anybody should get smacked in the face, it's this dude. Puzzle pieces are all forming together for the greater good and mastering of the seasonal, sometimes a chaotic nature of your life's art piece. Being formed and painted by birthing life to your eternal masterpiece.
He on something.
August, shut your ass up, you weirdo too.
Yeah, now you want.
Come here, dog. Come on.
Johnny. Oh God. All right, where is he at? Let me go to this next one.
Do what?
Well, August, I guess this is his chance to come out. I guess he's feeling vindicated. Is that what that is?
I don't know if he's feeling vindicated, but again, we don't know what was said to August in the background because that just wasn't. I mean, it was public that it came out, but we don't know how Will handled it behind closed
behind the
doors.
scenes. Because like I said, he
Yeah.
was okay. He knew. He was aware. He was moving on. It's the difference when you are aware. I hate when people say, well, he didn't do that to August. It was a different scenario. It's not the same.
I think it's a buildup, and this is what gets me. We talked about this the other day. Now we quick to be like when somebody, oh, they got mental problems. Okay. Will Smith was having a mental moment. He is tired. And when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired and people keep pushing you, you're going to snap. You don't know who, but it just for this time, it just happened to be Chris Rock. It happened to be at the Oscars. So I don't understand why everybody's like, oh, Will Smith just did the worst thing in the world. Y'all done did it too. Y'all done. Everybody ain't held their composure in all situations.
Correct.
Show me one person that every situation you held your composure. It happened. So it happened. Unfortunately, his happened on this big platform the night that he's getting this major honor. But
Slow.
raise up. Good morning, Slow.
Yeah, and like I said, Mike stuck on his laugh. I don't get the whole thing with this laugh. Why is this laugh a big deal? Like just like Jeanette said, the laugh could have been.
It's weird, people. Dog.
He could have been laughing because Will just slapped
shit is weird. Y'all keep skipping over this. This is the woman that literally has such an attitude that Will got up and smacked this dude. Then he comes down. Chris says, "Oh, Will smacked the shit on me," and she's like, "That is fucking weird."
That is not weird.
No, that is absolutely weird because what you just did, that's like your husband just committed a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Not technically, in real life.
Mm-hmm.
He just ruined his entire night. He ruined his entire night. He destroyed the entire, in history. He will never get to do this over again. Ever. Well, she knows that he'll
never get to do what again?
That Oscar night is in infamy.
He'll never win an Oscar again?
No, he'll never win an Oscar again. We'll never
We don't know that.
Will
we don't
never.
know that.
Well, that was
we don't know that.
Well, he should have won for a lot of previous movies.
You don't understand what Hollywood is. Like, y'all keep looking at Hollywood like it's some regular organization. You fuck with Hollywood, they destroy you. They make sure that you ain't never, you're going to learn today.
I don't think that Hollywood is going to turn completely against him.
Not that we're going to know of.
I don't think all of Hollywood is going to turn against him like that.
There's a lot of people right now. I was looking at some of the people. Jim Carrey came at him. Amy Schumer.
Jim Carrey needs to shut up. He needs to go sit down somewhere.
Jim Carrey's woke.
Somebody else.
Jim Carrey's the one actor who's spoken against Hollywood for years. She knew.
A lot. Even Shawn Underwood said, "I'm nervous now about being like." You got people speaking out against him, or at least against that situation that normally probably wouldn't. But go ahead. But Jim Carrey, he went in.
No, they're all going in. They're all going in because now what you've done, and this is what I'm saying about this laughter, what you did was change the course of your career forever. The way you're looked upon forever has changed. And Jada knows this. She knows better than anybody else what just took place has changed everything. And you giggling and laughing?
Well, is it a certain level of success and money that gives that? Because Kanye could give 2 Fs. So, like, when you get a certain level of money, is that something that changes your perspective?
Let me ask you something.
You always say that.
Let me
get 2 million in my account. And
let me ask y'all all naive people something. Is Will Smith bigger than Michael Jackson?
No.
No.
I would say no.
Did they turn on Michael Jackson and never turn back? Yes. They attacked him. To this day, they're still attacking Michael Jackson. To this day.
Some people. I think there's more love for Mike than
See, this is the naive. HBO did a documentary that slandered Michael Jordan, and Oprah was part of it. Y'all look at things from straight like just Netflix motherfuckers. They attacked Michael Jackson his entire career.
When you're on top, people want that bread. They want to sue. So I mean, you take it with a grain of salt with a lot of times.
If y'all think like people like some people, I love when people say, "Oh, this is our business. This ain't the white people's business." Oh, really? How you think Will got that famous and rich?
Wait, I'm so behind on these comments. I don't even know what Shiny was right about.
How in the hell?
You saw how the Will get that rich?
I love that everybody's trying to claim Will. This is our business. White people, y'all don't speak on it. How you think Will got where he's at? With who?
Well, it is our business.
Who you think TV One put him on?
No, TV One didn't put him on.
Did BET?
There is a right
Here we go.
passage.
Did BET put him on?
There is a rite of passage that you have to go through.
And I think
when he did that, after the Fresh Prince,
and
he did that movie where he had to kiss the guy, that's when things all opened up for him.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, that.
And let's be clear. It wasn't us that put him on.
No, definitely. It wasn't us that put him on.
When them white folks say,
you don't think Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was us? We didn't fully support that show.
We did support that show, but he went to a whole nother stratosphere once he kissed that man in that movie and went through that controversy of, I'm going to kiss him. No, I'm not going to kiss him. I'm going to kiss him. And then he finally kissed the man in the movie.
These dudes in Hollywood are laughing when people say, when black people, we're all like, this is our business. Y'all shouldn't comment. Motherfucker, you know why Will where he at right now?
I think
because white executives decided that he was the chosen one. And white executives decided we're putting you in this and this and that. Mm-hmm. We didn't make Men in Black.
Right.
Now, that was a movie that was a major movie.
Yeah.
Major. Do that.
But I don't think they're all gonna turn on Will. Like, I think if it were somebody else, like
Michael Jackson when they turned on him.
Well, it took a while for them to do that.
Oh no, it didn't.
It didn't. Like the first thing that came out, they didn't just turn on Mike.
The 90s was all turned on Mike. Once the 90s hit, they turned on Mike and they never stopped. And Will ain't close to being as big as Mike.
No, but I don't think they're gonna all turn on him.
I'm just telling you, there's gonna be ramifications for this. And my point is,
I know, right?
He walked that dog real quick, and then
he walked the dog.
And then he popped right back in. It is weird. Where the hell did he come from?
But no. I know when he gotta pee. I take him to the bush and to the tree. I take him to the bush and to the tree. That's how I walk my dog to the. Unless like later on we'll take a long walk, but this is to the bush and to the tree.
Yeah, they want to take the Oscar from him. I hope they don't. I think ain't Whoopi
Man,
Goldberg. Whoopi's supporting him, and she's on the committee, right?
Yeah,
so that's one person in this video.
They should swipe that shit from him now.
No,
I don't think so because I mean, I understand they got to put that out there. They got to say it just to save face. Jim Carrey, I think, needs to sit down because he done had his own his whole issue with Hollywood. He mad about something.
No, because he tells the truth about Hollywood.
Yeah, but why he telling the truth? He telling the truth
because he's got enough money to be like, dog. He will sit there and tell you about the Illuminati. He will.
But Will Smith has enough money to do that too. Will Smith has his own production company. He and Jada have their own production company.
Will Smith still wants to be famous.
Well, he is famous. The fame ain't going anywhere.
But that's the thing. You still want to be popping. Jada set the fire to the flame. Period. I know.
Good morning, Rodney Perry.
No, why Rodney saying no?
Right now, I'm so far behind on these comments. Let me get caught up real quick. Jada is better in his back.
Of course he was.
He still needs to sit down. Jim
boy, he needs to sit down.
He's trying to tell y'all what this Hollywood thing is about.
He didn't actually kiss a man. Rodney said Will didn't kiss. I guess they made it look like he did.
Yeah, they made it look like he did.
Had Chris Rock said anything?
Yeah, Chris Rock. No, Chris Rock didn't say anything. Well, he did say something
and Quincy
at his
Jones put him on Fresh Prince. And then after that, he went on to the
turned on Jesus. He damn sure turned it on Will.
I don't think it's just gonna be as bad as we think. I think they're gonna I think it's gonna be divided. That's all I'm saying.
It's not gonna be divided.
I think it's gonna be divided.
Chris Rock is getting 5-minute standing ovations. Will Smith is turning his comments off on IG.
All right, we all caught up.
Well, yeah. I would turn mine off too.
I know. So you not he don't think it's gonna be 50-50.
Oh well, he's the one that's the butt of the attacks and stuff.
Once you start turning your comments off, you go like, oh, okay, the meltdown's official.
It's too much, yeah. When the
meltdown's official.
I mean, he just might not want to hear all that. I wouldn't want to hear all that.
Then he shouldn't jump on stage and smack somebody.
I'd be like, forget all.
He didn't want to hear all that. Some argue that this is not about Will Smith and Chris Rock being black or Will Smith setting black people back. This is about a much larger systematic issue rooted in white supremacy culture designed to police the behavior of blacks Amongst the who's who in Hollywood and beyond, respectability politics suggest that equality and fair treatment require that Black people, both inside and outside of Hollywood, conduct themselves in a manner deemed acceptable to the whites. Furthermore, expressing, what you mean? They probably shouldn't smack people.
But the thing is, we put so much into the Oscars in white Hollywood, and like these people have their own production company. The other actor in Atlanta just bought 20
Anthony
acres.
Mackie from the Marvel series
to start his own production lot.
That is,
I'm saying, that's what
Anthony
I'm saying.
Mackie,
we can do this. We don't even have to work with their rules if we don't want to, but we don't want to do the work.
Black Wall Street.
Because you know why? Because Kevin and Will want to be part of Hollywood.
Oh, so it's
but they can have their own Hollywood. That's what I'm saying. That's the asinine part of it. We can have our own. Like they got Bollywood over there and wherever it is, we can have our own. We so stuck on what these people think about us. And if they got up there and did the same thing, it'd be a whole different narrative, and it would be all of these excuses, and it wouldn't have been, oh, this was so violent. They would have used different vocabulary to describe the same situation.
I don't agree. See, that's where I don't agree with it. Because if Brad Pitt got up there and smacked George Clooney, it would be just as big a story, and people would be outraged.
Yeah, it would be a big story.
Everybody would still be
but
outraged.
they would use different vocabulary.
Well,
the vocabulary would not be the same. They do it all the time.
What vocabulary have they used that was disrespectful to Will?
I didn't say disrespectful. I'm saying the vocabulary would be different. It wouldn't be, oh, this was a violent attack. It would be, well, Brad Pitt had reached his limit and he couldn't take it no more. They would pass.
But that's what they're saying about Will.
I'm saying, no, they didn't start out saying that because I see, he was violent. This was terrible. If I was up there, I would have kicked Will ass. That's all we see. But if it would have been two white men, the vocabulary would have been completely different.
No, I'm mad
and it would have been watered down. And all I'm saying is that Black folks like Will Smith, he got his own production company. So why do you give a fuck about what these people think?
That just proves to you right there. But that just proves to you right there. He has a production company that means nothing without Hollywood in his mind. It means nothing.
But that's stupid. You got Tyler Perry. I don't care. Y'all don't like them white folks up there in Hollywood, but y'all kiss and lick their asses to get what you want. And it's Black people that had this. I'm not talking about you, but I'm saying in general.
Will never said he don't like them.
You know, I'm not saying you, and I'm talking about.
But Will never said he don't like them.
Well,
Will never said he don't like them.
Start working with the other Black folks. Him and Chris Rock need to kiss, make up, because they got enough to do whatever. They can build their own Netflix. They can do all of that. They have enough money to do that.
Everybody thinks it's all about money, yeah. All y'all think,
it's
everybody thinks it's about money
because we have to have structure and we have to have support.
There's a systematic system that has been set up. Look, I'm not arguing with you, not saying that I wish that wouldn't happen.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It can happen.
But we ain't that they not going, like even Spike Lee. What was Spike Lee beefing about last year? Not winning an Oscar. Because they know in their art form, they know for them, that is the Super Bowl. That is the end all be all. What these guys have worked for, men and women have worked for, is to win an Oscar.
Of course, you can comment, Steph. We encourage all comments.
This is what I'm saying, Stephanie. What I'm saying is, we're talking about Will and Chris Rock, having a little incident on stage. What I said was, if it were Brad Pitt and George Clooney, that if they got up there and did that, the vocabulary would be different about what happened.
It would not.
Stephanie, tell me what you think, Stephanie.
It would not be different.
Stephanie, Mike.
Like we can't. Like, racism is real. Racism is real. In this case, Will don't get treated like the rest of us get treated in Hollywood. Will doesn't get treated like that.
Absolutely.
Will has been, and this is why they're pissed. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Will is a chosen one. He doesn't get treated like other Black actors. And now they're sitting there going like, you did what? We gave you, you're the chosen one. We put the light on you, my friend. We're going to give you an Oscar. We're going to make you nominated for Oscars. You're going to get the roles that you want. And then you fuck up our Super Bowl.
And that's what I'm saying.
Do you know how but everything you're saying is right. But in Will's situation, Will made this deal with them. He made the deal with the devil.
Well, he need to get out.
He can't.
He needs to get out.
No, he can't even get out of. He can't even get out of a relationship with Jada.
Well, that ain't what he want to do.
Shawnee, when you're in, there is no out.
It's an out. It's just some consequences with the out. We know that. You can get out.
No, the consequences are your life will never be the same again because you're not getting out.
But that's my point with black people. And like with Spike Lee, when Spike Lee came out and with his 40 Acres and a Mule, it was divided. You know, some black people, I don't like it, the way he tell the story and because it wasn't traditional what we were seeing from regular Hollywood, but we had something. And if we would have just got on the bandwagon and supported him, where could Spike Lee really be now? Not saying that he hasn't accomplished a lot. I'm not trying to take anything from him, but he could have accomplished more. So if they want to throw Will to the side and they want to put him out and make it to where he can't do any more movies in Hollywood, he has other options. Tyler Perry has a studio. The dude in Atlanta is building his. Oprah is one of them people up there. We could do this, but we would have to all support, no matter how we feel about what they did, because that's how they make it.
You think this is the thing, and what you're saying is right. Once again, you just don't get out of certain deals, Shawnee. There's certain deals you don't get out of. There's certain deals. There's certain things.
Consequences.
No. There's bigger than major consequences. There are consequences that we can't even fathom. There are things that they know about that dude that he could never handle it ever. Steve Harvey did say one thing, and I'm not a huge Steve Harvey fan. No, I'm not. I just like
right.
Him. He said, "You go to Hollywood, and you become a star, and what they do is they find out what it is that you into, and then when you're into it, they give it to you." Whether it be drugs, whether it be women, whether it be that, and they give it to you and they make sure you get what you want because now they have a hold on you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a certain hold that certain things that I can't sacrifice because what goes on in this life, there's certain things that there is no way out of this. Because there's certain things that Hollywood knows that if they expose it, black people gonna turn too.
Ain't nobody turning on Will for being bisexual.
We bisexual. That ain't even the half.
Okay, nobody's turning on him that because now it's a whole community that supports that. So he's gonna get the love there. That was kind of obvious. Once again,
you're talking about simple stuff like sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than all that.
And even that, it's a group of people that'll accept that. If they'll accept Harvey and what's that man that they say killed himself? That's probably not dead. And with Giselle,
but they didn't listen. They didn't accept Harvey Weinstein. Caught he got banished. You don't want certain things to come out. Like this is a mafia of the highest level. That when they grab you, they got you. Ain't no I'm just gonna go to Tyler Perry studio. No, you're not, dude. Because we'll make it that Tyler Perry can't even sell your movies. We'll make sure when we expose everything. I'm gonna tell you
saying
right now,
don't try. I like what Shaquisa was saying about where was she at?
When people say try,
it's changing. So you saying don't, like Anthony Mackie's of the world. It's like they just don't do what they doing.
Here's what kills me: when y'all say try and don't know what the consequences are. It's the most naive thing to say. When you don't know what his consequences are going to be.
For attempting to make things
Let's remember. Michael Jackson said for years they're trying to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
For years.
Yeah.
His sister was yelling, they're trying to kill me. This is not as simple as just leaving an organization, y'all.
And that's what I'm saying about the black community. It's like, stop falling for the okie doke that these people put out in these images and stuff that they put. Make up your own damn mind and support your people because that's what they need. So if Hollywood pushed him out, I get it, they do put all kind of things together to make people. So if he said, okay, well, I'm gonna go make my films with Tyler Perry Studios, yeah, they're gonna do some stuff, and some stuff is gonna come out that would make people be like, oh no, I don't think I won't be a part of that. Oh, that's some bullshit. But we have to get past that and say, no, Hollywood, fuck what y'all saying. This is what we're gonna do.
You know what I want y'all to do? You know what I want y'all to do? I want you to
acknowledge your point, though, Mike. That the black dollar is that powerful,
and it is. But we have not. We are not educated like that to understand, because they pull our little black boys, our little black girls, and do that shine. Oh, we'll give you this car. We're gonna give you $100,000 signing deal, and $100,000 ain't shit in the long run. And they get them up there, and that's why we got all the music that we got out now, because it's easy. They're shining it, and they think, okay, now I've made it, I've arrived, and I got to do what these white people are telling me to do, or Jewish people, whoever running, the record company or whatever, in order for me to live, not realizing that, you know what, you could actually do this for yourself. You don't have to be a puppet over here. You ain't got to do that.
All I want y'all to do is I want y'all to YouTube Michael Jackson's speeches when he's telling everybody what's going on, but nobody has watched these speeches.
That's what I'm saying, though.
But what I'm saying is he paid for it with his life. So when you ask somebody to do something, but you don't know what the repercussions are, or what goes on if you try that with his family, it ain't as easy as everybody thinks. Matter of fact, it's damn near impossible. That's why when people leave Hollywood, even when the white folks leave Hollywood, they leave knowing you ain't gonna hear from me again. So I'll see you later. And they leave and they just go like, I'm out. I'm done. Jim Carrey, as much as y'all keep saying he needs to, Jim Carrey has been trying to tell everybody about Hollywood for over a decade. He's been on Jimmy Kimmel trying to tell people, and he's like, Jimmy, oh, really? There's no Illuminati, Jimmy? He said this on his show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this dude has been trying to make people aware. And when he said that about Will, he was basically saying Will's part of the system. That's why them people gave him a standing ovation after he smacked somebody on stage. White people gave him a standing ovation. Do you know how weird that is? That a black man did something like that at the Oscars and the white folks gave him a standing ovation? That is a whole weird dynamic that we ain't never seen before. That's why when people say Will can just get out of there, no, he can't. He can't pull out of that.
I'm not saying that it's just easy. That it's gonna be some backlash that comes with it. It's definitely gonna be that. But if the thing that irritates me with this whole thing is like we hear all this complaining about this, that, and the other, and what we don't get and what we can't have, but nobody will take the step. We'll get in the situation. But when it's time to get out of the situation, we won't. And you just got to deal with those consequences. Is it easy? No, it's hard. Yeah, it's some shit that Will would have to go through.
But Will's not. But you keep saying that Will's not complaining.
No, he's not. But my point
he likes it exactly where he's at.
We don't have to. We don't have to depend on that system. That's my point. It's like that's us that keeps depending on this system and keeps pouring into this monster. Well, and even if you're not a part of the Illuminati, a lot of people still pour into it because we support the things that they're supporting and that they're putting out, instead of focusing on these other things that are popping up that could take us away from that. It's like people are stupid. And yeah, I said it. People are stupid. You're sheep. You just follow.
Don't say people.
Don't
say people. Don't say people. Say us. Because you support it too.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, I did break away. I have broke away.
You watching Netflix.
And I made a decision that I didn't want to be a part of X, Y, and Z. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start my own. But it took me getting damn near fired to figure that out. No, I'm not on Will's level. I ain't even on your level, Mike. I ain't even there where you are. But it's like when you can sit back and see it, then start doing something about it.
You're absolutely right. All I'm saying is Will's not complaining. Will likes to be where he's at, and he don't want to not be where he's at. Will does not want to be. Will, the last thing Will wants to do is be filming a movie and take the chance of filming a movie in Tyler Perry studio. Will wants to be exactly where he's at when he does a movie. It's ultimately, as cruel as this may sound, when his movies come out, they're important. When he does that King Richard movie, he knows when they put it out, it's important. I love Tyler Perry. I would do nothing. Do you fight that dog, Rodney?
Do you fight that dog?
Do you Michael Vick that cute ass dog?
Yeah. Is it a girl or a boy?
He's a boy. He's a maniac. He's a maniac.
Oh, look at him. He got maniac. He got the Jada look. What's going on, Rodney? What's up?
Good morning, Rodney.
I hear what you're saying, Shani. It's crazy. I had a conversation with a guy early this year. We were talking about the NFL and how the NFL players should just basically boycott the Super Bowl. Great guy. I mean, we had a very spirited conversation about this.
Yeah,
and he had the same position that you have. Like, why not all these players just not go to the Super Bowl? Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's ultimately your stance. We as blacks, why do we continue to acquiesce to the white world? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to believe that someday we can do that, but that's not even what we're asking for. You know what I mean? We're asking for equality in most cases, and that's not divesting. You know, that would require all of us to change all our paradigms. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know if we're prepared. I mean, you got to think, we've never done that, ever. Especially those of us that live here in America. We just kind of don't move that way. And so to think like, I mean, you have a great idea in theory, but I personally, and I'm an old black man. So I just don't see us unilaterally turning away from America. Black people don't do that. Black people don't unilaterally support anything.
Yeah, but at what point do we start that? Because that's always the excuse. We don't do that. We don't do that. So at what point do we start teaching our kids, our nieces, our nephews, our grandkids, our great grandkids that, hey, this is the way y'all need to do this so this can work? At what point do we do? Because that ain't nobody's fault but ours. Because I'm not the only person that feels that way.
Use history as our indicator. We'll never do that.
No, that's not true. When we have gotten together and put things together, they come in and they destroy it, and then
that Black Wall Street was real though. That was real. I did some research on that. That was real,
and it
was absolutely real. But you also look at what happened. Like there are generational scars from Black Wall Street. Like the people that we're against are willing to murder.
And we got to kind of have that attitude
people
too.
Are willing to murder. It's not going to change, in my opinion.
I think the thing that I don't think we should stop trying. I always have applauded Tyler Perry on what he's doing. I applaud Anthony Mack on what he's doing in New Orleans. I think it's a step in the right direction. All I'm saying is when we ask people to do certain things, this system took hundreds of years to build on what they got. And it's the spider web. We create something, and then somehow or another, they're able to infiltrate it by how the system is set up. Tyler Perry still got to mess with white people.
Yeah.
But does he really?
On his terms,
what Shani's saying with the black
dollar. No. Who owns the movie theaters, Jay Black? Who owns the movie theaters?
We can own. It's
enough.
That's the thing.
No,
it's
okay.
like it's not like it's like y'all be saying this stuff like it's out of reach and we can't do it. And then who was that just put that comment up? Who was that? That was it's starting and it takes more time. Yeah, you don't when you go build a house, you don't go out there and throw the slab down, throw the concrete down, and the house is up in a day. It takes time. But every time we get started, then we get pushed back because somebody scares us or a certain group of people, and we like, oh, we can't do it.
But it's not
you can do whatever you want to do.
Do you understand? It's the trap door. There's always another level that they get you on another level. So yeah, Magic Johnson, you said, oh, we can own our own movie theaters. Magic did that.
Yes.
Okay. And guess what?
Are we fully supporting Magic and only going to his theaters, making sure his shows are sold out?
But guess who helped them?
That's fine that they help. So now who helped them? Guess who helped them build Hollywood?
You do know
they didn't build Hollywood by themselves.
Even if your idea, which I support, You want to put it in motion. We're not going to be alive when the end result comes. Understand?
And that's fine.
Okay,
but we need to all just get on the same page. It's not going to happen overnight. I say that all the time. It's not going to happen overnight. I say the same thing about the NFL. Look, these black men can get together. If they sick and tired and complaining about how they get treated like slaves,
they can.
In there, yes, they can.
They
can
start. Do you want to know
it's
why?
Not like if they started today, next season, no, it's not going to be a whole black NFL popping like the regular NFL.
White guys,
but they can start.
Can I just school you on this sports thing? White guys tried to do it with the USFL. Billionaires tried to go against the NFL. White billionaires tried to go against the NFL. They went to a lawsuit because they realized that the NFL had a monopoly on the networks. Because once again, can't have a league if none of these networks are going to broadcast you. And it ain't going to work once again on TV One or BET. So these white dudes decided when the league was going well and they were getting Hall of Fame players, Jim Kelly, Reggie White, Steve Young, they were drafting these dudes. This is how vicious the NFL is. They took them to court in New York and they proved that the NFL was a monopoly. And they won. And you know what the judge gave them in damages? $1. That's how fixed this game is. That's how white.
So we just laying down and we gonna say okay. We just gonna lay down and say okay. Ain't nothing we can do. Ain't nothing we can do because it's fixed and we can't do nothing about it.
They're not gonna broadcast your game.
You can, and you say it won't work on TV One or BET. Yes, it will if the people support it. Yes, it will. But they won't.
So
they won't. Byron Allen just put in a bid to buy something. He part of the changing network now. So it's not like we don't have it. These streaming companies came in, put a dent in some of these networks, so it can happen. But we are just so
saying it can happen. When did it happen? But when did it happen?
They did put a dent in it.
Byron Allen just lost a major lawsuit.
The cable companies had to add streaming to what they were doing. They had to switch up what they have been doing all these years to make it fit so they could get people back again because they were losing customers and consumers. So it can happen. It takes time. It ain't gonna happen in the next 10 years.
But I'm gonna tell you,
popping like that. But if you stick to it and everybody stays on, everybody play their part, do what they're supposed to do, it can happen.
You can't make another league.
We might not see it in our lifetime.
But you're not gonna make it. Just sticking on football, you're not gonna make another league to go up against the NFL. I'm just telling you.
Yes, you can.
The economy isn't gonna.
Mike, I think your mindset of can't is part of the problem.
You're not gonna do it with the NFL.
Yes, you can.
Telling you.
Yes, you can.
Well, let's make a bet.
Y'all don't want to.
Let's make a bet.
Y'all don't want to.
Because you can't have a league that's going to be able to pay these guys off the door what the NFL is going to pay.
And that's what I keep saying. It's not going to happen instantaneously. When we say, okay, we starting the BFL, whatever you're going to call it, that first day, the first year, no.
Let's revisit this.
Even when you start a business, your business takes time to start popping. You don't start a small business and then the first year you're booming.
Okay, I understand that. And let's revisit this. And when because God blesses us with 10 more years. We're
gonna revisit it when you 80. And I'm 70.
Yeah, and we're still gonna be pissed.
So now earlier, Mike was talking about with Rodney. He's in Hollywood. Mike was talking about you can't go against Hollywood, and that's a problem. Did you? I mean, I just Googled you, Rodney. The first time I ever did that. Dude, you got a crazy catalog along a lot of movies. Have you ever felt like you couldn't go against Hollywood? Like something they wanted you to do, or what are your thoughts?
Personally, I operate on the fringe anyway. I live in the world Shanny is talking about. I'm always outside of the Hollywood loop. But the reality is the people that are making money are all inside. Right?
Viacom owns BET. Yeah.
I do decently. We do decently. I make enough money to take care of my family. I'm like a dude with a great job, right? But essentially, I'm outside the Hollywood loop. I make independent films. All the stuff Shani is talking about. That stuff happens. That stuff is already happening. And the question is, how long does it take? I mean, we're literally talking, digital has made it all easier for us. You couldn't do this 10 years ago. What we're doing now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We would have to acquiesce to the man. So the fact that we can do this says that what you're saying, Shanny, can happen. But the reality is the conglomerates are in place. The big business is already in place. So big business, when you start making money, guess what big business is going to do? They're going to come make you an offer that's going to be very difficult to refuse.
Mm-hmm.
And then, a la Bob Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
they'll buy you.
Yep.
They'll buy what you create. So,
and if you don't sell, then they try to destroy it.
They're gonna just make money off of it. But black people in general would have to change how we do everything. And again, if you're not willing to become the murderer that they are, I think black people are inherently like not that. And because of that, if you're not willing to do the worst thing your opponent is willing to do, then you can't beat them.
Or Trump lost.
The crazy thing is, what we're doing right now, what we're doing is making that system money. What we're doing right now, what we're doing on StreamYard,
How so?
What we're doing on StreamYard is making them money. What we're doing on YouTube is making them money. What we're doing, everything, I'm telling you, there's always a trap door. Mark Zuckerberg is making money off of us being on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The people who own YouTube is making money off of us for doing this. Like, there's always a trap door. What the system that has been in place is so devious that there's no way to get around this whole thing. There are layers to it, and you can't maneuver. Dog, they made a masterful, devilish plan that is amazing. The business plan is amazing. No matter what we do, we still make that system money.
But we can we could make our own social media platforms. It's not like that's a secret. Like, even this platform, the app that I have, I've talked to a couple Black people that know if I had somebody that could develop it out. I don't know how to do it because that's not my lane. But I've been looking for that person. If I had that person, then I wouldn't have to use the platform that I use for the app through Roku and stuff. What's fan base?
The other's Instagram. It was like another version of Instagram.
Isaac Hayes Jr., Isaac Hayes, the late Isaac Hayes' son, has an app called Fanbase. It's essentially Instagram 2.0. And it's Black owned.
Yeah, I got it on my phone.
Yeah, I downloaded it. Recently. Go ahead, Rodney. It's Black owned.
I'm not mad at the app. I like it, but it's a little cumbersome to operate.
If more of us start using it, if we start using it, then guess what? He'll get the funds to make it run smooth. But that's the thing. We got to support it when it's in that stage of trying to, come together and figure out how we can make this work and not be so judgmental of what's not working.
We pick it apart. We do pick apart black folk.
Be like, okay,
we find things wrong.
Have we ever done that though, guys?
But that's what I'm saying. But at some point, you got to change and say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get on there today.
So we do admit not them. We are the problem also.
That's what I'm saying.
We are our worst enemies in a lot of cases.
We got to start teaching. If we're not going to do it, if we feel like, okay, I'm old, I can't do this, I'm just set in my ways, then at least pass those other traits on to the people that are your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, so they can get together and do something. If you feel like, hey, this generation ain't going to do it.
Make your money, yo.
They demonize all our people. They got Kanye looking like a maniac. And Kanye is a billionaire.
And Kanye been talking his truth, but hey, we
who is they though? Who is they? Who is they?
What do you mean?
Who he said they got Kanye looking like? Who is they?
The media, all of us got.
But
Kanye
I'm not talking
crazy.
about I'm talking about us.
Us,
What we need.
us.
Just
We got Kanye looking
made,
crazy.
Because they got Kanye looking crazy.
No, we got Kanye. We got
crazy.
Kanye looking crazy too.
I don't like Kanye's clothes. I don't like his clothes or his shoes, but my daughters have the shoes and the clothes. And that's what I'm saying. Even though I have my personal opinion about Kanye, but if we say, okay, this who we gonna support, I got my opinion about Jordan. But it's Jordans all in my house. All of us got Jordans.
You just brought a pair. I saw you post it.
Yeah, well, I ain't buying.
I get what you said.
I didn't buy them.
Oh, mountain bike. But no, we were talking about blackball. We were talking about blackballing.
And Jordan wasn't going to play in any other league except the NBA. He wasn't going to join any other league.
And that's fine. That
it could have been Bob Johnson could have started the league.
If LeBron got behind it. And like that could be the beginning of it and others will follow. But it's who's going to be brave enough. I get what she's saying. It makes total sense. But people scared to go on that limb.
Who's going to be brave enough to make the sacrifice to risk their life to go up against the powers that be? Because everybody keeps saying
risking your life.
Well,
I'm curious.
It is risking your life.
Ronnie's shaking this up real quick because everyone knows Monique is a major comedian, major late night talk show. She was.
You seen her in a movie? After they shut it down, have you seen her? That's
where I'm going. Like she was the next Arsenio Hall. Rodney Perry was on the show with her every night. They was popping. So is it life threatening? Like when Monique allegedly gets, I ain't gonna say allegedly get blackballed because like Mike said, we haven't seen her. Like that's a real thing, Rodney. To get blackballed, is that like a huge fear for a lot of you actors?
She was in a Roscoe
movie. Is Will Smith going to get blackballed? Is that a fear for him right now? Can he get blackballed? Like
I think Will Smith is too entrenched in the world, and he still makes money, right? You know, you catch Monique when she's heading into that space, right? And the thing that Monique called out is still true. Like they still, if you look at like a Netflix, there's very few Black people that do Netflix original specials.
Mm-hmm.
They do business with the top 5% of comedy. Other than that, so a bunch of questions. Let me ask the question. Is it life and death? I think so. I think so. And how about this? When you become worth more dead than alive, that's when you go. All kind of mysterious deaths. Whitney Houston, mysterious death.
Prince,
mysterious death.
Michael Jackson,
mysterious death.
About Michael Jackson,
You know, people came out post-mortem with Michael Jackson, and they was like, "Yo, me and my mom lied about the whole case." Wow. So you demonize and destroy your character, you know. And I don't know if it was on here. Somebody said it or not, but you said Steve Harvey said they give you all your vices. That's a fact. Whatever your vice is, you don't have to tell me what it is, but we all got them.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will be at your doorstep, and nobody will say nothing. Hey, Mike, man, come here, man. Hey, we're gonna make that go away. Don't worry about it, man. You just go home. And it'll go away until your ass don't act right. Until you Bill Cosby and you start thinking you're above the law.
It could step right there, Rodney. When people say, I'm not saying Will's going to be blackballed, right? I'm not saying. I'm saying
Anthony says no way.
No, there is a way. He just brought up Bill Cosby. There was nobody bigger than Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby fucked around and wanted to buy a network.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, they were like, we going to get at you. So don't say never. Will Smith now has to follow the Hollywood rules on how to do damage control. He has to, in my opinion, he has to follow it by the letter of what they're going to tell him what to do. But now if he acts up and decides to start exposing people, he too can get blackballed. When Michael Jackson started speaking out against record labels and started buying everybody's catalog and bought everybody, he owned most of Arista's catalog. And Michael Jackson sat on that microphone and said, they want me dead. They will make more money off of me if I'm dead. And he yelled it to the skies and we ignored him and he's dead. Prince went against everything in the record industry, every single thing. We called him crazy for being a symbol. The only reason he made that symbol is because the record label didn't own that symbol, so he could now sell records under that symbol, not Prince. Prince said how dangerous this was, and he's dead. So when people say, just try, you need to just do that, understand what is at stake here. You don't make somebody hundreds and hundreds of millions, damn near billions of dollars, and think you're going to walk away when you decide to walk away.
I just don't like the attitude of acting like there's no hope.
No, I mean, but my point is, don't make them hundreds of billions of dollars. That's what I'm saying. The education piece, the people that are coming up behind it, teach them how to do this on their own without having to go through the heiresses, the RCAs of the world. Maybe I shouldn't be saying it, but you know, because I appreciate everything y'all do, but but teach them how to not have to go through that.
That's all I'm saying.
Teach them. It's like I'd say it's not going to happen overnight, but if we know and we hold the information, then in my opinion, we're accountable for what happens next.
What I'm saying is, it's a spider web. Even when we own the business, they get entrenched in their ways that they can still make money off of our businesses that we own.
Absolutely. And that's how you have to start. That's how you have to start.
But what I'm saying is, there's no building a business and not having to pay the piper. They know how to get it. The system has been, even just in taxes alone, but they know how. There's another level, and then you'll say, well, let's build our own. Well, let's build our own. And let's build our own. Well, let's build our own finance. Then it's like, let's build our own banks. You're right. Then let's build our own distribution. You're right. Let's build our own movie theaters. You're right. Let's build our own studios. Do you know how long it took for Hollywood to actually create this monster?
Exactly, and that's my point. So once we start building,
we got a few.
We got to work with them. But but it can flip. It can flip at some point. We might not never see it in our lifetime, but it can flip. But the process has to start. The wheel got to start rolling.
I think the process is in motion.
Like Anthony said, if we owned it, it would come to us. I think Hollywood would shift if there were more Black-owned communities. They would have to come to us then, right, Mike? We got
when they're put in that position. When they're put in that position.
That black dollar is so mighty that we underestimate ourselves as a unit.
I hate to, and I want this to happen, but this is why in society they have made sure. There's never been a systematic plan in the world put against a race of people like America has done against Black people. There's never been a systematic plan for hundreds of years that was simply based, which means let's keep our inner cities the way they are. Let's keep our educational system the way it is. Let's make sure we destroy Black families. They started that in the 60s. You can't get unemployment or welfare if there's a man in the house. Dog, it's a devilish. I want us to win.
Well, preach the hope. Preach the you can't. Oh, you're going to get this. You got to empower people to inspire them. You sounding so negative to me with the you can't do it. You're going to fail.
No, I'm just telling y'all the facts. Don't ask people to do stuff that you're not willing to do. That's all I'm saying.
You can state the facts, let's state what we can do, the facts of what we can do to make this change down the line. And you do have to take action. You have to, like my daughters, I don't want them working for nobody. I don't want them working for nobody. I don't want them doing nothing that I had to do. So there were situations that we've been in and they've seen me do certain things. And my daughter says she wants to be a pediatrician. I want to be a pediatrician when I grow up. So you need to buy me a hospital. Okay, so I got to work on getting this girl a hospital.
Is she going to college?
Yeah, she's got to go to college. She knows that.
I mean, if you go to college and you get in the astronomical debt, then you back in the system, aren't you?
Well, that too. Knowing that she wants to go to college, guess what? As mom, is some stuff that I need to put in place right now. So we're not having to take out loans. She's not having to take out student loans. She's not having to do certain things. I don't want my kids to have to do anything that I had to do. The other one, she don't want to go to college, and that's fine. She has an entrepreneurial spirit, and I support that 100%. But that one that says she wants to be a pediatrician, okay, there's a system that I would be crazy to tell her, girl, you ain't got to go to college. We can just do this on our own. You can, go around some Black doctors. No, this is the path you're gonna have to take. for us to achieve this right now in this lifetime. But hopefully, she'll have some epiphany and come up with another way. Maybe she'll come up with her own school of medicine. I don't know.
Yes,
but all I'm going to do is just plant the seed in her and water it. And then whatever happens, whatever she does, that's what she does. But as her mom, as her parent, I think that's my job to teach her and teach both of them. Hey, you can do whatever you want to do. It's hard work. It's some BS that's gonna come with it. But if you really want it, then keep working towards it.
Let me, Shawnee, real quick, and to the lady says, take the chains off your brain.
Dwayla,
let me explain to you something. See, this is what kills me when y'all don't want to hear both sides of a story. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm on Shawnee's Black-owned platform right now every single morning. Every single morning, we put this morning show on. So the chains have been off me because I'm active. There ain't no chains on me. I sit here every morning rocking for a platform owned by this strong Black woman who has hustled it up every morning. See, I put my money where my mouth is.
I think it's just to inspire the others and not having that it can't happen mentality.
I'm not here.
It can't happen mentality.
No. I'm not here to inspire. I'm here to tell you the truth. Now,
the truth is it can happen if you get behind each other. That is the truth.
But don't say I got chains on my brain. No, actually, I think for myself and I give people what is going on. This whole thing was based on will.
Mm-hmm.
So be clear. When you say chains off the brain, dude, I'm doing it. Every morning, I'm supporting. I'm not talking about it. I'm not saying we could. I'm not saying maybe it could happen. I do it. Every morning. So let's be clear. Watch your words. Because my actions have always been louder than words.
The chains, mama, are still there because you keep saying can't. That's what Sequisa said. You keep saying can't.
What's wrong with the dog?
I'm giving you what will. This all was based on why will won't. That was this whole. So maybe we should revert back to I'm saying will ain't getting out of there. And I said there's certain people who are entrenched in something that can't remove themselves from something. There is a point where you have committed to something and you've agreed to something that when you agree to it, I ain't no leaving.
Yeah,
that's all I was saying. Because the price is too high, not just for you, not just for that person. When they get you, is they know the price is too high for your entire family. It's one thing if I'm single. I'm like, F it, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
It's another thing when I'm about to affect my entire family and I don't even know if they signed up for this.
Colin Kaepernick's of the world.
And the can't is Colin Kaepernick, that poor man sacrificed everything and they turned on him. So y'all take it as can't. I'm just telling y'all the other side of the story on what is there and the traps that they have.
Okay, action. Okay,
action is louder than words. Yeah, no, Mike getting up here, he's supporting. I get it. I think it was just the can't part of it. Yeah, but absolutely.
I'm just telling y'all the truth. Yeah. Like, if I
he's saying action.
And Rodney's been supporting this Black platform. Like, Rodney don't have to do this. Rodney, like I said, I didn't realize how many movies you've been in, Rodney. That's dope. But Rodney, he supports the show. And, he doesn't have to do this. And he comes on, he watches, and he comments. So, yeah, that's supporting that aspect. Is just the giving the mindset that we can't.
I think we're all optimists, and you have to be an optimist to look into the future. Can it happen? Yes. Will it happen? Maybe. Will it probably take way longer than any of us will ever see in our lifetime? Probably. Mm-hmm. Let's look at the upside. Digital filmmaking, digital radio, digital is even the playing field, right? Mm-hmm. Like it was not 20 years ago. We couldn't distribute anything.
Nope.
Without distribution, we couldn't get our product to the end user. That's not true anymore. Like there was old white men that owned warehouses you had to buy 10,000 CDs, and the CDs had to sit in the warehouse. And you had to buy your own CDs, right? Yep. They owned If your CD was $14, they owned 12 of it. You had pennies on the dollar or the CD. So that's all different now because of digital, right? And digital is part of some of the royalties that they didn't steal from us, right? I've done TV the better part of my career, and I signed away a lot of my rights in perpetuity as a young man. I didn't know. All I know is I wanted to be on BET. This is BET, Black Entertainment Television. I signed away some of my visual rights forever. But now I get digital royalties from my audio. Right? So is it changing? Yes. Is it a slow ass crawl? Hell yeah. And it's scary, but we have to continue to have these conversations, because it's not over, but you have to forgive an old black man for looking at history and expecting them to do anything different.
Yeah, and the flip side of that, like this, if a year from now we still right here and media room the needle ain't moved, then I got to do something different. So it's the same, I want the support, but in getting the support, if you other business owners,
they
you
don't
have
know
to continue
either,
to
Shanny. They don't know people don't know your sacrifice. People don't know what it takes. You know what I mean? And like all people are gonna see at the end of the day is the results. But like maybe that's part of it. People see, maybe we create a show that shows your day to day, like a reality piece. I mean, at the end of the day, they can't stifle our creativity. You don't like no people. You don't like people.
No, it is dope to be a black female that's owning her own company. That you got Apple TV right now. You got her on there. You got Roku. You got Amazon
other things
Fire.
that I do too.
You're on all of those platforms. Is a big deal.
The POS systems that they're putting in Walmart, where you don't have a person there.
On the automated checkouts.
Some of those Walmart stores, Media Room did that. Nobody knows that.
Wow.
But I did that. That's my company. So you have to continue to evolve. You have to keep building. You can't. I can't just say, "Oh, I got Michael Shawn now. Shoot, I'm good. Let me just sit back and chill." It's stuff that you have to do. You have to keep moving towards whatever your goal is. You can't just get one thing and say, "Oh, I've arrived."
Ponce, you can't hear Rodney Perry because you're not watching it on Media Room 360 on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and all that other good stuff. That's why, because Rodney's on his phone. Normally, Rodney would be on IG Live with us too, but he's on his phone right now. So we're speaking to Rodney Perry, everybody on IG Live. Uncle Rodney, you've seen him on everything. You've seen everything. And if you haven't seen him live at a comedy club or an arena, make sure when he's in your city that you get them tickets and you get them ASAP. It's an amazing show. So,
the research department joined. They wanted to comment real quick. The research department.
You're gonna have to get some lights. You're gonna have to get some lights, and when you come over here, you can't get up and walk away once your box pop up.
He wants to hide his identity. This is we don't want anybody to see his face. What up, research department?
What's your comment?
No, man, I agree with what everybody's saying, especially what Mike said. It's pretty much from what I've seen over the years. You play the game like they want you to play, you in. As soon as you start acting black or thinking outside that box, then they start to whatever industry you're in, they start to look at you. They put you under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we just need to come up with our own blueprint. I salute Shawnee Scott and everybody for doing their own businesses nowadays. You know what I mean? But at the same time, instead of us, we can keep talking about it, and it's going to remain the same thing. But at some point, action has to be, we have to start putting them seeds in the ground, and with Shawnee doing what she's doing with Media Room, that's a platform and a template for other black women to look at and say, hey, you know what, if she can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And so That's just all I wanted to put in there. I got some more research to do.
All right, good.
We
Shout out
appreciate
to
you. Thanks for
keep
jumping
that
in.
research coming. That's a
Thank you,
word.
research
That was a
department.
word from our research
Research
department.
department. And
Well,
the
he's
link is out.
actually
Anybody want to pop on?
he's
Go ahead
actually
with
the
a comment.
lead. He's the leader. He's the supervisor of the research. I guess he's the number one researcher.
Yeah.
It's a department,
It's
y'all.
a
Like
department.
we got people working. Like
He's
you know,
the
what I'm saying? It's a
managing
department.
researcher.
He's the manager of the guest. So don't think we just got one person doing research. We have a department of people.
There's a whole slew of them.
There's a whole slew. There's a whole slew of them. So that's why when you see those passages that are putting up by the research department, that's why they're so lengthy, because it's just not one person. It's like 3 or 4 people bringing their thoughts together and putting the passage up. So we're making progress, damn it. We're making progress. Now, I just want to thank Will Smith, because I don't even know how we wound up on this subject, but it always starts with Will smacking Chris. Thank you, Will Smith. Thank you.
And it won't go away.
And it won't.
Did y'all see the Jada response?
Thank you, Rodney. Yes, and they think it's normal that Jada could laugh at Chris Rock's joke.
That ain't what he was saying. That's what you talking about, Rodney?
say?
The laugh? Wait, what are you talking about, Rodney?
No, she put a video out, right?
Mm-hmm. What you say?
What's the video? Let me see. Jada put a video out.
Somebody sent it to me last night. It's her. She's sitting there with the sun in her face, and she says, it was kind of, I mean, you have to find it, man. Let me see if I can find it.
What did she say? What did Jada say in this video?
I'm Googling it.
I'm going to be paraphrasing if I try.
All right, well,
But
paraphrase.
She said something about her, when the video comes on, she said, I took a lot of flack yesterday or whatever. Then she goes on to say, when you're in battle and you think somebody is with you and you guys are running toward the battle, and that person turns around and cuts your throat. And I was like, And she said, stop. She said, exactly. She said, and I look down and it's going to be, some fire in the future. And then there's going to be smoke. So
she was talking in code like she always does.
It was weird as hell. But Jay Black, see if you can find it.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
At least they consistent.
I'm gonna navigate ways so I can find it. See if I can send it to you. Hold on.
At least they consistent with the
Go ahead, say it with the weirdness.
With the fucking weirdness that goes on in Hollywood.
But that's how she talks too. Like, the universe was after me yesterday, and I had to take some time to self-medicate. And the G.I. Jane comment that Chris said, it moves through my soul to my tongue. You know how she be talking. I'm like, Jada, get to the point. What's the point?
We got somebody, Pam said, why is the media more focused on the slap than it is on the other criminals in that industry? You know why? Because you're not interested in some guy named Bob who does crime in Hollywood.
Who's molesting little girls? We don't care about Bob.
You don't care about Bam. You like, let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
If they gave you a criminal, if they give you a criminal in Hollywood, I don't know, that was named Jacob, and you found out that Jacob was extorting actors and actresses all over Hollywood. And you'd be like, oh, that's a dope story. Who the fuck is Jacob? And you'd be like, no, he's a criminal. Dog, he's one of the biggest stars in the world. Is it as big a deal? Is it life-changing for us? No, it's not.
Because we don't know Jacob.
Yeah, we don't know Jacob. And we don't know Will. Like, I'm talking about the Will situation. Is it life-changing? It's not. It really ain't.
Rodney, I'm going to fight you.
Why?
It's just content.
Why you gonna fight Rodney?
I just forwarded you what he sent me. That was a mistake, clearly. It must be a personal funny group that Rodney's in. He sent the wrong time. I'm sorry. I didn't expect to see that. My bad.
Oh, I'm not gonna put that up there.
There's a ton of criminals in that industry. You're right. We probably should be talking about the criminals.
Yeah, but nobody knows Jacob. Like inventing Anna. We didn't know who Anna was until this whole Shonda Rhimes did this whole Netflix thing on her. And we ain't even got to your little thing. Well, I'm not supposed to say little. Yo,
Rodney, I think you sent me the wrong
I don't
thing,
take
Rodney.
offense to that.
You sent me the wrong thing. There's no way we put that up.
Yo,
you damn comedians.
No, why are you sending stuff from Pornhub to Jay Black? Like, what are we doing, Rodney?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I can't even send it to you, Mike, without a pause moment. All right. Double check, Rodney. I sent it to Shawnee and Aaron. My bad, Shawnee. My bad. And I don't think you really meant to send that.
About the Crazy Work Mom 2.0. I like that Crazy Work Mom 2.0. Now, I actually like that name. Some of y'all be having names that it'll be somewhere different. Like just put your name, but Crazy Work Mom 2.0. I enjoy that. There is this white lady. No segue, y'all. There's this white. I don't know if any penis showed up on Jay Black's phone. Jay Black is traumatized. Like Jay Black, you got to understand. Jay Black is scared to death of any gay anything, and he don't send it to him. That man, I don't know. I think they might have shown. I don't know what Rodney.
Yo, dude, I'm so sorry for that. No, let me tell you what happened. Lunel sent me that. I didn't click on it.
Oh Lord!
Did you read the headline?
Yes, and that's why I'm like, oh, what is this? Let me open it up real quick.
What's the headline?
The headline says.
What's the headline say, Jay?
It says LAPD arrests Will Smith despite Chris Rock's declining to press charges. So I'm like, oh, let me open this up. Whoa,
I never clicked on it.
I shouldn't have either.
Yo, dude, I don't see shit like that.
Personal foul.
Oh Lord.
I think whatever was on the whatever you sent
I
left.
Never see shit like that ever for no reason.
Whatever you sent left the whatever you sent that clip left a stain on Jay Black's hoodie.
It's super pause.
I want to see it now.
I didn't open it. I'm not
Don't
clicking on
open
it.
Shawnee.
You might like it.
Nah,
open it,
Shawnee. I ain't clicking on that.
Get your freak on. Get your freak on.
Jay Black guys. Now I got to turn my phone down this afternoon.
Jay Black.
Right,
Jay Black's he's not good for the rest of the show. He tapped out. Look, he tapped out. He already tapped out.
Jay, I didn't look at it until after you said that.
I want to see
what did this shit say?
Well, I'll send it. I'll send it to you. I'll send it.
I'm not sending this to nobody. I already deleted it. I'm trying to delete it. To be honest, I don't even want this in my search anywhere.
You're right.
That is dumb funny. We can't hear you, Rodney. You muted yourself.
This must be good.
Oh, now you're good. Now you're back.
Jay threw a flag on the play. Everything.
Jay threw a flag on the play. He said he gave you a 15-yard penalty.
Yes. Rodney's out.
15-yard penalty, and you lost possession of the ball too. Wow.
Were there balls in the picture, Jay?
There had to be balls in the picture.
Y'all gonna stop playing because
there had to be saggy balls in the picture. Yeah, Crazy Work Mom 2.0. Go to Media Room on YouTube and you can check it out.
Yeah.
Nikki White Chocolate. Oh, she on the IG. Why ain't you watching?
She's on both.
Oh, that could have been a virus,
Yeah.
Jay Black. You need to monitor your bank accounts now.
But Crazy Work Mom, she's always on Nikki stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Nikki got a fight. Like and I don't mean anything negative when I say little, but on their show, their IG show, I love the red. Like her backdrops are bright red. You inspired me, Nikki. It's a series we're starting, and we're gonna use the red. Well, the colors of the media room are red, black, and white. We're gonna use red backgrounds. They look so good. Mondays is when they're on. Check them out.
Crazy Work Mom 2.0 said, "I got my Uber passenger listening. Let's go."
All
there
right.
We go.
All right.
Shout out to the Uber passenger. Make sure you put that tip in lovely for Crazy Work Mom 2.0.
Yeah.
Make sure you do that.
Well, let's go to your feature that we started.
Oh, okay. All right.
Michael Shawn Streaming Club, because people have been talking about it.
All right, so my streaming club, I don't think Jay Black is gonna like the show, but
we doing something else, File?
No. It's called Inventing. Listen. It's called Inventing Anna. It's on Netflix, and the only reason I actually even somebody had mentioned it on the show, and I was like, Inventing Anna. I keep hearing about that, and you know when you go to Netflix, they always have the trending top 10, and Inventing Anna's been on there forever, right? It's always in that top 10 trending. So basically, Inventing Anna is this girl who is this superior con artist in the beginning. Not in the beginning, but that's her. She has this power over people where she literally scams these two banks to give her like $50 million to create this nightclub. And then it just goes from there where she just never stops scamming. But she lives this affluent lifestyle in New York City where she's connected to all the rich people and all the rich parties and all. Well, I've watched it. The funny thing is I haven't finished it. I'm close to the end. How far did you get on it, Shawnee?
I am to where, okay, the lady done had the baby.
She had the baby. She had the
you haven't got that far?
No. You got to the part where there's a journalist, a female journalist, who wants to do a story for the New Yorker magazine, a famous magazine in New York, and she's obsessed with this girl.
Yeah, I'm all the way to because she's in jail, and the journalist has had a change of heart. Because you know the journalist felt one way, and then some stuff came out, and she went to jail, and she was like, you're lying. You got to tell the truth. So this is past the part where the Instagram page was put up for her fashions in court.
Right.
And I went and looked that up last night too, and that's a real Instagram page. They made a real Instagram page of the real girl, and the clothes that you see in the on the show, on the series, are the exact clothes that she had on this Instagram page. It don't have that many posts, so I guess her friend Neff stopped posting to it or whatever. But like, I've gotten obsessed with this girl because I'm trying to figure out how you lie to these people. How you go somewhere and spend $63,000 that you ain't got.
Well, she ran up her friend's business credit card. She works for Vanity Fair. She ran up the business card because there was no way to get her to get out of.
I'm sorry. I just can't unsee stuff. I'm gonna give me a minute. I'll be back.
He's too much. He's just so much. He's just so much. Like, the older he gets, the more he's just godly. It's okay, Jay. You just saw all you saw was a homosexual act probably that was on your phone, and you're good. It doesn't like, I swear, Jay, we acting like it's 1985. Like, okay.
Oh God. Rodney ain't even came back after that.
whatever's on that. Whatever's on. Okay, real quick before we get back to the segment. Okay. Rodney Perry, amazing comedian, was on the show. So Rodney wanted to send us a link of Jada, a video of Jada Pinkett Smith. Well, obviously Rodney sent the wrong thing. He was sent a link by a comedian named Lunel. And anybody who knows Lunel wild. Like, Lunel is wild for real. Like, we love her, but Lunel is batshit wild. Like, she goes in. She has no filter. So whatever she sent Rodney Perry, he never opened. So by mistake, instead of sending Jay Black the Jada Pinkett Smith video, he sent him something else that we have yet to see because Jay won't share it with us. Whatever he shared with Jay had to do with two men. For those who don't know, me and Jay are flaming heterosexuals. Like, we're heterosexuals, and I respect everybody's sexuality, sexual orientation. I respect it all. Do you? I do me. I'm a flaming heterosexual. Jay Black's a flaming heterosexual. Whatever he was sent on his phone, there had to be two naked men because he has not been able to recover since he saw it.
I'm professional.
And he will not send it to us. He won't send it to me and Shawnee so we can see what.
Well, I got it.
I sent it to Shawnee by mistake. I sent it so she could quickly upload it, and then I went to go open it. So I forwarded to her before I even opened it.
Mike. Let me send it to you.
But
Mike.
we good.
Well, I'm not going to look at it now, but okay, all right.
We move on. We good.
Afro Queen said, "I like the way they told the story in the beginning, but when they tried to make me feel sorry for.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. That's
Sonny, please. I'm trying to move on.
All right, Shawnee just opened the link.
Sorry, I'm trying to move on.
Shawnee just opened the link that
I'm trying to act like it didn't happen.
That Jay Black has been traumatized by.
I'm acting like I didn't see it. I'm moving on.
Oh my God.
We're healthy.
Okay, so Shawnee, you opened the
good.
Link. What is it?
No,
that
Mike.
Describe in the nicest way, because we still have the Uber passenger listening in the Uber. So, what is going on in this video? Like, what is happening?
Get back on IG, but I'm gonna hop back in the club so they can hear. Oh my God! Yeah,
real talk, Charlie. Let's just move on real quick. Let's just move on.
No, because now we can get back to inventing Anna.
That's our code word, bananas.
Which is dope. It's a dope show.
Yeah, bananas.
So there are multiple. Are they? How many?
All right.
How many
one banana. There's.
How many penises are on this video? How many penises are on the video?
Anna, what's that?
Wait. We got paid this off. Oh, there's one big banana that's in there. There's one banana. One banana.
There's one banana. I wouldn't even call it a banana. Maybe what's another fruit?
Real talk.
Like a super XL cucumber.
Oh, like a cucumber.
Can we just move on?
One that had like
it's out my phone,
steroids or something in it. It's like super duper huge.
So it's an abnormal cucumber. Like it's
yeah.
And that's all that's there. That's all that's there.
It's attached to somebody's body.
No, but that's the only person in the picture.
That's the only person in the picture.
Oh, so there's no sexual activity. Just bam, it just smacked Jay Black in the face once he opened
it. Just smacked you in the face. I think it just smacks you in the face when you open it. I think if it was light skinned, it might go differently. It might go differently, but it's a dark skin one.
Oh, it's a dark skin cucumber.
Dark skin cucumber, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's a dark skin cucumber.
Yeah, that got Jay Black a little upset.
Yeah, I think maybe if it was light, it'd be better.
All right, we were talking about a TV show.
you gonna show Lady Q?
Because he just sitting there, and everything just out. Everything.
That's in his history now.
Right.
Yeah,
that's in his phone history. Jay Black has left the show.
He left for real. Like he signed off completely. He ain't even in the green room no more.
He out. Why is he so upset?
Well, the picture is kind of, because I was just trying to send it to you, but if you try to, how you can just hit it and the little arrow come up and I can just send it to you because you got an iPhone. Right. No, if you touch it, it's going to open, and it opens and it's just like, ta-da! Right?
It covered your whole screen, huh?
Yeah. So I can only imagine what Jay did when he clicked on that and opened it. Jay was probably cussing.
Crazy work, Mom 2.0 said his algorithms are all effed up now. Like
I gotta make sure I get that out of my phone because my kids be on my phone.
And they see that's gonna change their life. They like,
what?
They exist in that size?
You're like, Mommy, is this what it looks like?
Who is this man, Mom?
Yeah,
who is this man?
We gonna tell Mountain Bike Man on you.
We gonna tell Mountain Bike that you got a mountain ass big thing on your phone. Okay, all right. He's not coming back.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
He's not coming back.
All right, back to
So inventing Anna. This is where it irritated me. So the reporter is so obsessed. She puts the article out damn near 2 seconds before she's about to give birth. The article goes out, everything like that. She has all the evidence in the world that this girl is just an effing liar. A liar. Mm-hmm. But this girl, Anna, has a certain, we're talking about inventing Anna on Netflix. This Anna girl, this is what irritated me about the show. This Anna girl somehow gets this power over people where they start believing some of this. They start doubting the facts that she's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
So the journalist gets rave reviews for the article. They have a huge response, the biggest response the magazine's had in 5 years. And they say, what's the next article you want to do? Well, this chick goes to visit Anna in jail, and Anna gets in her head again, right? So now she wants to go to Germany to find out if her dad really exists. Is there money? And when she's there, she gets a translator. Oh yeah, my
I
IG
know.
be tripping.
Keeps going off.
And she gets this translator to go with her, and then she becomes obsessed. She starts defending the girl. Oh, because she meets her dad, and she's like, "Oh, that's why Anna's like that. She probably had to traffic money for her dad, and everything that she is because of her dad." I'm like, "What the? She's just a scam artist." Then Anna, they show a clip where she overdoses. It seems like she might have accidentally almost committed suicide.
Yeah, that's what I figured she was trying to do.
And then all of a sudden they got her in a hospital. She goes to a rehab. She acts like the same bougie bitch all the time. And I don't understand why these women, especially the black girl, irritates me too, how strung out she is over Anna. So where are you at? You didn't finish it yet.
I'm past that part. I'm where the reporter goes to the jail, and now she's like, "Oh, you've been lying to me." That's where I am.
Also, after Germany, she goes back to the jail.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Anna, you've been lying to me."
Mm-hmm.
Duh, bitch. Yeah. Duh.
But I got sucked into it too, because when she went to go visit the dad in Germany, and I'm sitting there watching like, oh, she wasn't lying. But I got sucked in too, Mike.
But he wasn't rich. The man was really just doing the refrigerator or whatever he does. They bought a house that was filled with radiation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they were able to buy the house, because the thing was poisoned with radiation from a power plant. So that's why they got the house. He's a liar too.
Yeah, and Anna, the thing about Anna, like going back to that whole mental health piece we talked about yesterday,
right?
Like she don't realize that she lying. Like she really believes her stories. So like somebody like that, I say, yeah, they need some help.
She believes her stories to a point until somebody pushes her on it. That's why she ran from the girls in the restaurant. Remember, she ran in the cab.
Oh yeah,
when they were all like, "You owe her $57,000. You're lying." And the only chick that was checking her was the drunk chick. That's the one thing about alcohol. That's the one thing. She's like, "Bitch, you lying."
Mm-hmm. Very
like,
matter of fact.
You're just lying. And then she was like, and then the girls were like, "Oh, she'll work it out." And then she was like, "Yeah, she's running to the taxi cab right now." And she dipped right out.
And was gone.
So I'm going to finish it up today.
I'm going to try to finish it today. I'm going to try to. And then the next one, Sharonda has another one. Shalonda, whatever her name is.
Sharonda Rhimes.
Yeah, she got another one out that I watched. The first part with the little girl and the black boy, and they like royalty. I can't think of the name of it, but it's back out.
Oh, Bridgerton. That's Stacey's.
Yeah. I want to watch the rest of it.
Stacey's watching it. And listen, people, don't get mad at me.
What?
I can't watch movies with that much of an accent in it, where everybody has an accent. I don't know why it takes a lot for me to get into it.
Oh, really?
So when I'm asleep, like I'll fall asleep in the bed and Stacey has it on. So she'll have it on and she's watching. Oh, she's into that. And then when I open my eyes, I was like, oh, wait a second. That chick is black?
Yep.
Or Indian. Is she black or Indian?
There's a couple black girls in it.
I was like, what
fair
is this?
skinned black girls, yeah.
Yeah, how is this black chick in this old school, like, but anyway,
she's black people back then.
No, I know, but I didn't know, because I know the one guy, I can't do any accents. That's the one bad thing about me as a comedian. I can do no accents, but the guy's like, I can't do it. But he's like, it's going to cause, marry me. And she's like, because you love me? No, because we're like each other. We're like he wouldn't say I love you. He was like, we're like each other, and we both play the same position in life. And yes, there will be turmoil and there will be conflict, because obviously he's white and she's black. And back then, I don't even know how they pulled it. I don't know Shonda Rhimes. I don't even know if this could have possibly even happened back in them days.
Well, the girl, the main character, is married to the black guy. That won't nut in her.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that they have a baby. I don't know. I got to watch the second thing.
All right, back to Anna. Yes, Anna has her attorney under her spell. Like, I don't even know why these people keep messing with this chick.
Yes, his defense argument for her tripped me at time, but we all got a little Anna in us. No, the hell we don't. We don't.
And that's why I have to pause because this is what happens when I watch stuff that irritates me on a show. I gotta pause it because I start getting irritated where I don't even like the show anymore because I'm like, this is not even. Stephanie said Bad Vegan. I didn't watch Bad Vegan. I saw this Bad Vegan movie. Watch that. You'll like based on the show you were watching. So that's where I'm at now. Now she's in Germany. She's about to. That's where I stopped yesterday because it was getting so irritating when the actual journalist was falling for this nonsense. And I was like, let me pause. I had to pause. So today I'm going to finish it because unlike Shawnee, who has 1,000,001 things to do, I ain't got shit to do. Listen, I got nothing to do. I'm going to go to the gym. I got a check in the mail yesterday, which is good. I'm going to deposit the check. All 3 of my daughters are still sick upstairs. So I got nothing to do except
be a dad.
We are now in the no segue zone. If you're wondering where Jay Black was, Jay Black received a picture of a huge penis by mistake on his phone, and he has not recovered.
Yeah.
I've never seen this type of homophobia. I've never seen it. Like, I feel like it's 1996 right now. So however big, and Shawnee received the link too, however big this penis was, it was traumatizing big. So
yeah, it's like, huh? If you walked in your house and saw that sitting there.
Yeah, no. Walk in my house, I just stab them. Like, you can't be, there ain't no penis gonna be in this house. Even if you had clothes on, if I knew you wouldn't be allowed in this house, coming in here with all that.
I'm just like
all that unnecessary penis. So no segue. We've talked about inventing Anna, and somehow we've talked about a huge dark-skinned penis. I have no idea where this show is gone, but let me tell you what my daughters did. My twins. So they've been sick for a few days. The day before yesterday, I checked on everybody. I kept going in everybody's room. Do you need something? Do you need something? Do you need something? Do you need? But I kept waking everybody up. But I was just checking. Like, I had to check temperatures. I had to and do stuff like that. But I kept waking everybody up. So I was like, okay. So then when I was downstairs, they would text me, can you get me ginger ale with ice? So I would take the ginger ale, take it upstairs with ice. Can you warm me up a slice of pizza? Cool. Warm me up a slice of pizza. Go upstairs.
That's good. They're eating.
So I'm thinking this is our way of communicating, Shawnee, is through via text. They're upstairs. I'm downstairs. So yesterday I said, I'm going to leave them alone. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's sick. They don't want to be bothered. So I'm just going to wait for them to text me. When they text me, I'll send it. So I didn't leave the house. I stayed right downstairs watching Inventing Anna. Cool. The only thing I did do is we have 2 dogs. I walked the one dog, Dino. Then I went to Monty's room and got her hyper-ass dog, Kane, and I walked him. And then I put him back in the room, closed the door, came downstairs. No text. So I'm like, wow, they really sick. Nobody's even asking for something to eat. Nobody's asking for something to drink. Nothing, right? I said, damn. So I said, all right, cool. I'm going to sit down here, mind my business. I'm going to pay these bills on the phone. I'm paying the bills. I'm doing whatever. So Stacy comes home. And Stacy goes upstairs. She says, hey, Monty. And Monty says, hey. And then she goes in the twins' room. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I got a FaceTime from Stacy. She's in the twins' room. And the twins, and Stacy says, I was told by the twins that you didn't check up on them not once today. What? And Akil's in the back going, we could have died. I said, wait. Hold up, but this is where it gets better. He goes, he came upstairs and he walked the dog.
Daddy cared more about the dog than us.
He cared more about this. He walked the dog and never checked on us. What?
You didn't stick your head in and say, hey, y'all all right?
No, I didn't, because I didn't want to open the door because they all lift their heads up like I'm like super interrupting. Like they're like, this motherfucker. Like they got that face like, if this dude come in here one more time. And I was like, Stace, I was waiting for them to text me because I didn't want to interrupt. I thought they were asleep. We weren't asleep. We heard you get the dog and you didn't even look in the room.
Oh God, that is.
I said,
Yeah.
yo. I said, Stacy, I will show you the text messages from the day before when they text me what they needed, and I got it to them. So I was just waiting for a text message. You didn't check. And now they both going, you didn't check. You didn't even open the door. You didn't. So I was like, what the fuck? I was trying to be nice and let everybody get their rest on.
Nah, you got to check on them. You got to go in and say, hey, I don't know what you call them, sweeties. Are y'all okay? Does daddy need to get anything for you?
Oh,
You know.
it got better. It got better. I said, why didn't you guys just text? I said, I was waiting for y'all to say, because we had some soup. So I was thinking that y'all would text me and I'd make you something. And Autumn goes, I would have loved some soup. I would have loved some. What?
I love Autumn.
So then I go, but girls, why didn't you just text me and I would have done it? Because you were on your podcast. We heard you on your podcast. And I was like, yeah, but I wasn't on it like all day. But then I forget I do a sports thing with the other dudes. Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, but then we heard you yelling about sports. And we knew you would do. I said, ain't that. So now once I get done, I'm going to make my first check. Now, mind you, I'm getting sniffly now. Because it's almost impossible. I'm trying not to stay clear of them. Because I don't want to get sick.
Right.
But now I gotta go check on them. Okay, one more last funny story. So I think it was yesterday. We yell at each other every day. At some point, there's gonna be a subject that we're gonna yell, right?
Yeah.
Some point. So Akela was in my bedroom, in our bedroom. Stacy says Akela called her mom and said, Daddy is yelling at Uncle Jay. I don't think they're friends anymore. She said, I don't think they're friends anymore.
Nah, they do that all the time.
And Stacey said, no, I think they're fine. And she goes, no, I hear the voice is very loud, Mom. I don't think he's saying words that I can't tell you. I can't say the words that he's saying to Uncle Jay. And she was like, no, I'm sure. Okay. And mind you, she's sick as a dog. And she was like, all right, I think you should call Dad. And hangs up the phone. This house right now is so hilarious right now. I don't know how you do it by yourself, Shawnee. Honestly, I don't even know how. If it wasn't for the fact that and my kids are good, like they're not rowdy or anything like that. But even with their needs being sick, because normally they leave me, they don't even bother me. They'll come down, make their noodles, and do whatever they got to do, and unless they ask me to go buy something to eat. But I don't know how you do it, because I got reinforcement that comes in at 6:00.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's why I say I don't like if I gotta have surgery or something and they want to give me pain meds, I won't take them because I know I'll get addicted because I like that feeling because that makes you escape everything.
What?
And every damn day I need an escape. So I'll be like, nah, I'm not gonna take them pain meds because
I don't even know. Between getting doctor's notes and reading emails from the school, when Stacy comes in, I'm like, yes, she is in the building. I walk outside for no reason. She be like, where you going? I be walking the dog just to get out the house. I'm like, all right, I'll be back.
I go sit in my car or I go sit up on the roof and the girls are like, where are you going? I'm like, away from y'all. They sit here and argue every morning. When I'm on the show, they stand right here next to me and they argue. I'm surprised y'all don't hear them. And like now their arguments are getting more intense because they're taking clothes and it's crazy. I'm like, oh, somebody come get these kids.
I don't know. Look, I don't know how a single mom does 2 kids. These single moms that got like 3 or 4 kids, I would have to smoke weed all day. Like I'd have to have something. Ashley Newman, 18, 15, and
2 identical 12-year-olds.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she got identical twins.
Ashley, tell me you got them tubes tied. All boys, and it's something else. But they're your best friends. That's dope. As long as you know. Wow, that's a lot of kids, man.
Yeah, I
And it's
do
really
need
not
some weed, but I used to do that, Billy, but like that ain't, I got to be able to function for him. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah, you can't zombie out.
Yeah, I can't.
Some people smoke weed and like now, so I know some people smoke weed who just act normal. Like they just keep doing their thing. Like they still like doing everything they got to do. They running errands. I'm like, because I know the days I did, all I could do because I'm not any type of weed smoker at all. Like when I can't smoke weed in public, I have to smoke weed by myself, or I have to be in a controlled environment like my apartment. I remember the last time I did that, I smoked weed and I watched CNN and I was like, wow, Don Lemon is gay. Like honestly, I started noticing stuff but I can't function. I can't be around people and have regular conversations because I'm super paranoid. They got
The
strands that will
last
keep you woke.
time I did it, and this is the time that I said, okay, I'm not gonna do it no more. I did it, and we had to go to the store. The girls were little. They were a lot smaller, and I had to go to the store. And I bought up all this shit. I spent about $200 on snacks, and just yeah, y'all get whatever y'all want. We got back home, and then I had to go to sleep. Went to sleep, woke up. Of course, I wanted something to eat, and went and looked in my pantry, and I was mad as hell because they were small, so trying to just run out to the store was harder.
Right.
All I had was Little Debbie snacks. I ain't buy no meat. I ain't buy no milk. I ain't buy no chicken, no steak. Nothing. Just Little Debbie snacks, ice cream, chips, cookies. We had every cookie, every soda. I would buy when they were smaller, I'd buy like 8 boxes of cereal. They had Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, everything. Just all of that. And I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal tonight and I'll go back to the store tomorrow.
I ain't mad at a bowl of cereal tonight. Billy J said they got strands that will keep you woke, but high as fuck. Yeah. The one lady had strands, and because I couldn't sleep for like days, and she had a strand of weed that was basically just to sleep, and it worked. It actually put me to sleep. I just stopped. I don't know why I stopped, but
I don't need something to make me go to sleep. I need something that can make me kind of forget everything else that's going on around me so I can focus on what I need to focus on. And I don't think they've created that. But, because you got something that'll help you escape. You do plenty of things that help you.
It probably got strands that will help you focus on. Well, you want to escape from everything.
That's I want to escape from the other stuff I'm dealing with, but be able to focus on my work.
I be seeing a whole. You know what I always wanted? I always wanted to, and I did do it. What's that drug that people have when they can't focus when you're a kid? Adderall. Have you ever done Adderall?
Nah, I'm scared to do that because I think I get into that. Because this is the thing. If I get on something like that, like I know I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way. Ain't gonna be no. I'm just doing it, and I don't think I'd be able to control it. I think I'd be like, the shawty, the girl, the woman that's on crack or heroin that's on the videos, she be out there dancing and stuff. Somebody be taping her. That would be me. That would be me. Like, because that's where I want to get to that point to where like I don't give a fuck. I'm just out singing, dancing, and so I don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Just being full transparency.
You don't want to do that. But I will tell you this: years ago, I was at this bar called Clicks that I used to go to all the time. I would go there that was my Cheers, and this dude was sitting next to me. Yep, thank you, Billy J. The dude was sitting next to me, and we were just talking regular intoxication talk or whatever. And he told me about Adderall on how they prescribed it for him and what it did and how it made you focus, like super focused. And don't do this, y'all. Don't ever do this. Don't ever do this. He was like, he said, you want to try it? My dumb ass said, it just helps you focus. And he was like, yeah. So I popped them and I took them.
How many? 2?
I don't know if it was 1 or 2 because I know he had egged me on. All I know is this shit kicked in. And there was a golf game in Clicks. There's this video golf game, right?
Yeah.
And I started playing this golf game, and my eyes were so wide open. I felt like I was really playing golf, and I couldn't stop, right? So I put my debit card in. My debit card is what I paid for it with. Shawnee, I never forget this night because I remember it was a weekend. I played, and next thing I know, the lights were on in the bar. And because I knew the bartender's like, yo, we closing, right? I said, just please let me play until y'all finish putting the chairs up. This is what I said, because they got to put the chairs up and turn the TVs off. And he was like, his name is Alex, such a cool dude. He was like, go ahead, Mike. And I kept playing and I kept playing and it was the craziest focus I've ever had in my life. Like, it was the best score I ever had. So I went home. And now I'm still on focus mode. Like, I'm writing stuff. I'm in my notebooks just writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. And I'm just writing. Like, I still got the book. I literally still got the book that I wrote all this stuff in. Like, I wrote all these topics, all these, like, I was like punchlines, setups, segues. I'm writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. So next day it finally wore off, right? It was all good. Went back to the bar. Now, me and this dude would see each other all the time at the bar. And it got to the point he was like, dog, I can't give you all my pills. I said, well, how about if I pay you like $25 a pill? He was like, you gonna pay me $25 a pill, Mike? I mean, I said, dog, I got $25 a pill. We kept seeing each other. And I was on, dog, even when I was doing a radio show, my shit was so sharp.
You was
like
popping.
I was popping. Like, but the problem is, I wanted to talk so bad, I could feel the words in my mouth. Like, the words wanted to come out, and I had to wait for Dee Dee to say something. And I was like, bitch, just hurry up. So I got this. I got this, what I want to say. And I was like, one day, the dude disappeared, and I never saw him again. Shawnee, when I tell you I was a crackhead at that bar, like, yo, I said, y'all ain't seen him? The funny thing is, to this day, I don't even know dude's name. I would describe him. He got the glasses on with the long, like, brownish blonde hair. And Alex was like, oh, that's so-and-so. I still don't remember his name. I said, have you seen him? He said, nobody's seen him. Never saw him again. When I tell you the withdrawal I went through, and from that day on, I said, God, I just want to ask the doctor if they can prescribe me this Adderall. When I tell you how efficient I was, Shawnee, I was doing everything. I paid every bill. You know how you try and delay stuff? Even sometimes when you got your money, you still don't want to pay all the bills at one time. Mm-hmm. You just want to break it down. Like, I just pay this now. I pay this card note then. I paid it. No. I knocked it. I can show you my bill because I have my book with all my bills in it. My penmanship was dope. Like, my letters was.
I might need to try that.
Well, I have never. If there is any way, I wonder if Shaquisha could. I wonder if she could prescribe.
How are you trying to pull her into this? On Desperate Housewives, the TV show, not the reality show.
Yeah.
That was an episode where one of the moms, the soccer mom, I can't remember her name, but she started taking her kids' pills, and that helped her get through the day and get everything done. But this is what I want to know: how much money did you spend playing that golf game?
I spent so much money playing that golf game that I literally won gift cards because you can win stuff. I won gift cards. I spent hundreds of dollars on the game. That game is so serious.
That night
I probably spent like $70 on it. But all together, I played that game so much. Matter of fact, even when I stopped drinking, I was so hooked on that game that I would walk in there in the afternoon after the gym and play the game for like 45 minutes. The game had me struck because it's a real golf. If you know anything about golf, Action would love this game. Action, who's an avid golfer, would love this game. The game is crazy on how it makes you feel like you're really golfing.
So you going from hole to hole, or you?
Yes.
You actually have the putt.
Yes. Everything you got, you got the golf club, you got your putting, you got different courses, and you're competing against other people in the country. So you can either play by yourself or you can get interactive, and you'll see where you're at. They'll be like, at one time, the most people I ever think I played with, obviously the weekends, there's always like, you'll play against other people. There'll be like 120 people. You might be 50th. Don't be like, you might be 100, but if you get in the top 10, then you start getting credits and you start getting gift cards and they start actually emailing you shit. And all. I forget, I used one of the gift cards. I don't know what was the gift card for. It was like a $50 gift card. Yes, Iris, it's the college drug of choice.
Iris said that a lot of kids take them to stay focused for these tests. I don't know. I might need to look into getting Adderall because I'd be all over the place.
I'm all over the place. I can't keep one thought in my head for more than 5 minutes. Like a thought would be in it, then all of a sudden it'd get taken over by another thought, then it'd get taken over by another thought, and be taken over by another. The only time I'm ever sort of focused is when I do this show with y'all.
Yeah.
We used to have the golf game at John Shark's Bar in Tulsa. The golf game, you know what I'm talking about. Golden Tee. That's what it's called. It's called Golden Tee. Yes.
We gotta find that and get that for you.
Like, let when the blow up happens, they will be a video game room, and I will have Golden Tee with the other old school basketball game. That Golden Tee is, if I had that right now, I would entertain myself. If I found out there was a Golden Tee somewhere around here, I'd probably walk up in there. Nah, just put down the cell phone.
He's about to leave them drugs alone. Yeah, what you mean put the cell phone down?
Leave them drugs alone. That Adderall was amazing. But I'm sure there's got to be some type of side effect. I don't know, but they're giving kids Adderall. All right, this has been good.
It has been good. Jay Black.
I can't believe Jay Black.
I'm gonna call him after this. Like, you all right, dude?
That's so funny. I kept telling y'all. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all I'm about to get the solar panels on the roof.
Oh, okay. Bill's gonna be cut in half.
Yeah, that's what they claim. They claim they give you a bill for 25 years. They give you it's a set price for 25 years, so it never goes up wintertime or summertime. So you use the air conditioner more in the summertime, you know how that goes, and use the heat in the wintertime. So he actually just texted me. I gotta give y'all more on that. Help on your attention. Look into
nootropics.
Nootropics,
safer and less addictive. Okay.
Can you get that over the counter, or you got to get a prescription for that too? He probably got extra bacon. Yeah, he got extra bacon. All right.
Ask the research department. I think the research department gone.
That's the research department. No,
research department gone.
I think our research department, it closes around 9 a.m.
Yeah, they close.
Then they come back.
They work all night.
Yeah, then they come back around 9 o'clock at night, and then they start again. Has to poor Jay Black washing his eyes with Windex.
Oh, we can get the nootropics over the counter.
Oh, wait a second.
Nootropics. Nootropics.
Whoa. Because my friend, Nootropics. P. Is that okay? CS.
Yeah, we gotta try some. Thank you, Dwayla.
Put that right there, son.
Yeah, that's best friend since 3rd grade.
I'm gonna see if that damn thing is at CVS. I can pick that because I'll pick that up today. You gotta be kidding me. All right, y'all. It's been great. We'll see you tomorrow. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for every single thing in your life. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it from you. It's Michael Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Traumatized, Jay Black. Shout out to Rodney Perry for always joining the show whenever he's interested. Shout out to Rodney and everybody watching on Sexy Mo. Hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. Get better, Sexy Mo. And we'll have her back here tomorrow. It's Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, y'all.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover.